Hey, just wanted to see you.
Oh, if it's bad news, I'm not interested. Seriously, I can't handle any more drama right now.
Relax, I just wanted to go through my wedding speech.
Sorry, kid. Look, Debbie's just told me there's a problem with the venue.
What sort of problem?
Well, that's what I'm about to find out. I'll catch up with you later, yeah? Oh, and by the way, I wouldn't mention the best man.
Why is that?
Because Kevin hasn't got one now. Tyrone blew him out over his fancy piece. Look, just remind me never to plan a wedding ever again.
Didn't think I'd ever see you do one in the first place.
It's turning into a flaming nightmare.
Hey, you'll work it out.
Yeah, because we both know everything your mother touches turns to gold.
That's the old Abby talking. Seriously, you're all over this, okay? Pill, seriously. She's getting hit. She's not going off to war.
Got some slack. Marriage is a big deal for somebody like Mum.
Why'd you say that?
Because some people don't expect good things to happen to them. And from what you've told me about Abby, I'm surprised she's not surrounded by charms and pentagrams 24/7.
I guess so. I am really proud of how far she's come.
Slightly obvious.
Just to think about the person she used to be. No lie, right? This one time she flogged her mum's best necklace just for a baggie of heroin.
Wow. That's a dark place to be in.
It was. It was. I know deep down she still hates herself for doing that.
She was an addict.
It's not an excuse in her book.
I don't suppose you remember what the necklace looked like.
Nah, I was too young.
Do you reckon there's any photos of your gran wearing it?
Probably, yeah. Why?
So this is what we're looking for. Pendant's pretty fancy.
Yeah, apparently my gran liked the bling. So, where do we find another one?
Well, you could have it custom made, but that'll take a lot of time and a lot of money.
Neither of which I have.
In that case, we'll just have to do it the hard way.
Okay. This isn't going to be easy.
As Roy would say, nothing worthwhile ever is.
Indeed.
Thanks again for doing this.
Don't be daft. It's not like I've got anything better to do.
That's not entirely accurate. I seem to recall you promised me a recipe for a new vegan special.
And it's on my to-do list. If you don't mind, I'm trying to make a bride's dream come true here. Aww. I love this designer. She makes jewellery out of old watch movements. Some of it's so beautiful.
Ah, at least I know what sort of engagement ring to get you now.
Funny. Okay, this looks promising.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the pendant had a skull and crossbones on the back, though.
I don't know. It's every little thing with you. Oh, how was your lunch?
Okay.
Just okay. Could sound a bit more grateful.
Sorry, it was life-changing. Hashtag blessed.
Last time I make you cheese on toast.
Is that a promise? Come on, I'm joking.
So, what's the plan for today then?
No. Maybe we should have a little party. What's that face for?
I'm just not in the mood, that's all.
Right, so what are you in the mood for then? Let me guess, another box set?
Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. Unless you're a boring middle-aged couple.
You saying that I'm boring?
No, of course not. I just want to see me mates, all right?
So go see him. I'm not stopping you.
Fine. Be like then.
Ben?
Found a couple that look similar.
Similar isn't good enough.
Nina, I'm sorry to press you, but either you provide a new recipe idea or I will be forced to go with the vegetable bake.
5 more minutes.
You said that 12 minutes ago.
Fine. Won't be long.
Where are you going?
To pick Ali's brain.
You can't purloin one of her dishes.
I'm not purloining anything, okay? I'm merely seeking inspiration from a successful, smart and, admittedly, smoking hot businesswoman.
Ooh, try not to flirt with her too much. Hey, Roy, could I have another coffee, please?
Of course, yes.
Thank you. Everything okay?
May I be candid with you?
Yeah. Yeah, you can be whoever you like, as long as it's not Piers Morgan, because he does my nutting. Sorry.
As a rule, I actively avoid interference in my niece's personal life.
Okay.
I mention this so that you understand that what I am about to say isn't said lightly.
You think I'm bad for her, don't you?
No, find you an increasingly positive influence in her life.
But
I worry that you might be, getting ahead of yourself.
in what way?
Well, the engagement ring comment, for one thing.
Oh, no, that was just a joke, that. No, I swear. No, I didn't mean anything by it.
I make no judgment. I simply urge you not to rush things with Nina. Asha made a similar error, and I wouldn't wish for your relationship to take the same path. Coffee.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
Well, I think you'll find that it was a group invite.
Oh, well, even so, it was a nice surprise. No, Asha?
No, she decided to stay in.
Trouble in Paradise already?
Did I say that?
Yeah, I was not to get so defensive. I mean, I just thought you guys were inseparable. Guess I was wrong. Oh, nothing, thanks. Just waiting to see Alia.
You're such a game player.
Yeah, well, little girls like to play games.
Look, Asha gets me, okay? She knows my deal.
And what is your deal?
I'll do what I want, when I want.
Really? Well, that makes two of us. Hiya.
Good. Glad you come.
Hiya.
Yeah, I've been sat here like a lemon whilst these two make out.
Give over.
You would be if I wasn't here.
Well, I can't help it if she finds me irresistible.
In your dreams.
Oh, I do have some naughty dreams.
Oh, yeah? Featuring who?
Kelly, that would be telling.
Right. You coming for a smoke then or what? Gasping here. Nice dress as well, by the way. It suits you.
Thank you. Glad you bought it then. Don't be daft. Oh, come on. You fancy Eli something rotten. No, what? Like you do, Cory? I do not. He's the one coming on to me. Seems like you're enjoying it. Passes the time. Asha wouldn't like it. Yeah, well, Asha's not here, is she? Hiya. Hi. Can I just have a white coffee, please? Taking a break from the studying? Yeah. Is everything okay? With you and Cory, I mean?
Yeah, of course. Why? Were you hoping it wasn't?
Don't be daft. I want you to be happy.
Well, I am.
It's just, I saw him with Kelly before. I just wondered, that's all.
Kelly?
Yeah, and Speed Dial.
Oh, he was meeting some of his mates, and she's part of that crowd, so.
It was just the two of them, and they looked pretty cosy to me.
Why? What were they doing?
Just chatting and laughing, you know, but there was something about it.
So, basically nothing. You're just trying to stir things, aren't you?
What?
Cause trouble between Cory and me.
And why would I do that?
Because you can't bear the thought that I might have actually got over you.
Come on, Asha. You know me better than that. I just don't want you to get hurt.
Oh, don't you worry. You're the one who hurt me, not Cory. You know what? Keep the coffee.
Asha, I'm sorry.
Don't be. Did me a favour. At least I'm with someone who loves me now.
Gee, cute photo, Cory.
What?
Asha's just posted a selfie of you two with love of my life underneath.
She'll be proposing next. They say, yeah, Cory.
Get lost.
All right, let's play a prank on her. Change our status to saying we're in a relationship together. That's a bit mean.
That's a bit mean. Hey, you can tell she lives with a vicar.
Does she?
Yeah, she probably says her prayers every night.
Oh, leave her alone.
What is she? Your kid sister?
I'm going to loo. You come in. If you don't like hanging out with me, you don't have to, you know.
I do.
And stop being so wet then. Besides, you think Eli's into good girls. Grow up. How do you help someone who doesn't want to be helped?
Well, the short answer is you can't.
And a more constructive answer?
Would depend on a variety of factors. The first being, is this hypothetical?
It's Asha. I'm worried she's going to get hurt by Cory, and I know it's none of my business, but I can't help caring about her.
And you have tried talking to her?
Yeah, but she won't listen.
Well, in the end, people are responsible for their own actions. I think the only thing that you can do now is to wait and be ready to support her should your prediction turn out to be correct.
Yeah, you're right. As usual, I shall endeavour to erase it from my thoughts.
Good.
Hiya. Did you manage to track the necklace down?
No. Well, most of the places we found didn't have anything even similar. Look, are you free? I just wanted a quick word.
I'll just finish up out the back.
Cheer up. Even if you can't find one, you'll still get her something she'll like.
Yeah, I know. Look, I've been thinking about you and me, and about how fast this has all happened. I mean, we've literally gone from a few dates to me moving in, haven't we?
Yep. Warp speed.
I think we should slow things down. I think I should move back out. I mean, it just seems crazy rushing things, doesn't it? You know, why put so much pressure on ourselves? We've got all the time in the world, don't we?
Right then. I'll tell you what, rather than slow things down, why don't we just stop them altogether?
Eh?
Instead of you backing towards the exit, hoping I won't notice. Either out of kindness or cowardice, I'm not sure which yet. I'd rather just kick you straight out the door.
You want us to split up?
No. You want us to split up. You just don't want me to know.
Oh, that's rubbish. That's rubbish. I love being with you.
So why do you want to move out then?
Because I'm scared of losing you.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm worried that I'm coming on too strong, that you'll start to feel claustrophobic.
Have I ever looked like I was gasping for air?
No.
Or said anything to make you think that?
No, it's nothing you said.
Hey, then.
What's the betting it's his missus checking up on him?
Yeah, you better answer or you'll pay for it later.
Funny. What?
Cory?
You've just rung my phone, haven't you? Who else would it be?
What time are you going to be on?
I don't know. Why?
You've just been gone ages.
So?
Look, I miss you. That's all. Who are you with?
I told you, Asha, just some mates.
Oh, well, why don't I come and join you then?
No. Well, you're all right. I've got to go.
Well, what time are you going to be?
Sorry to interrupt. I'm cooking a casserole. Vegetarian, should you wish to partake.
That'd be great, thanks. Oh, by the way, do you know how you were saying before about people being responsible for their own actions and that you should stand back and let them get on with it?
Yes.
But then this morning, you had a little chat with Seb about not coming on too strong because it might put me off.
Ah.
I'm just wondering how those two things sort of fit together, you know?
You're quite right. I shouldn't have done that. I apologise.
Good.
However, in my defence, may I quote your own words, which I believe were, I know it's none of my business, but I can't help caring about her.
Okay. I'll forgive you this time.
Thank you. I take it I was wrong then.
Totally.
I'm very glad to hear it.
Not as bad as I was.
I mean, I know everything's happening dead fast, but this time in a good way. It's like we were always meant to be together, and now we're just making up for all the years we weren't.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Does that sound soppy?
Not at all. Very much how I felt about Hayley, although I wasn't able to put it quite so eloquently.
To put it less eloquently, if it feels right, just go for it.
Indeed you should. Not that I'm giving advice ever again. The origins of the stag party can be traced back to ancient Greece. On the eve of a soldier's wedding, Spartan men would feast and celebrate the last night of their brother's youth.
Well, I've got the Weatherfield Spartans agreed to a curry at Speed Dial. Hey, you're more than welcome to join us.
Aw, he'd love to.
Oh, great. All right, see you in a bit.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
You're not going to put him in a crate and send him abroad, are you?
No. Tim and Tyrone have got some stuff planned, but nothing like that.
Oh, like what then?
Sworn to secrecy, Nina.
Have you been texting? Or is that a secret? No.
It's one of the jewellery shops that I messaged about the necklace.
Good news?
Yes. They want me to come pick it up from York.
When?
Now. So, Ed's let me borrow his van as a reward for completing the warehouse job ahead of time. Do you fancy a road trip?
Yeah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Great. Okay. Cool. Right, I'll go get the van.
Shall I put the kettle on pour la révision?
Easier to play.
How about we start with written French and then we move on to conversational when we go to the cinema? Or not then?
I could just really do with seeing Cory.
The guy you live with.
It's just he didn't come home last night, so I'm just...
Oh, he didn't come home?
But no. What I mean is, he just came home, but he was late. Okay, so I was asleep.
Well, where was he? Asha?
I've just realised that I can't do this right now. Maths is more of a priority.
Asha?
But I'll see you tomorrow, yeah?
Asha!
Au revoir.
Success.
Hey,
Aren't you supposed to be at one of those after-school revision clubs?
aren't you?
Well, there's no point, is there?
Where did you get to last night?
Nowhere.
I, tried to wait up for you as long as I could. When were you back?
What's with the million questions?
We live together. We should be better than this.
It doesn't mean that we can't see other people, though, does it?
What do you mean, see other people?
Mates. I was out with mates.
Was Kelly one of them?
Kelly.
What? Why ask about her? You're not turning into one of those needy, insecure girls, are you?
What? No. Look, I'm sorry. Maybe we should do something.
Yeah? Like what?
Could watch a film or go out.
I'm already going out.
Where?
Training.
Maybe after training?
Yeah, maybe.
Roy says it's okay for me to come, but I can't leave him. He's in a right tiz about the stag night invite. My fault.
He doesn't have to go.
Told him that, but he says he's given Kevin his word and he can't let him down. I'm sorry.
Hey, love's young dream. Where you off to?
Nowhere.
Good, because I really need you to help me with my wedding vows.
I can't do it.
I wouldn't ask if I wasn't so desperate.
Well, I'm in a rush.
To get to nowhere. This is a big deal, this.
I know. Well, I mean, I can,
I've been up half the night. I've had nothing to eat all day, and now I come to you and you can't be bothered. Just selfish.
She's stressed. She didn't mean anything by it.
I'm still excited to get this necklace.
Stay excited. Just think about when you give it to her. I mean, everything. And for what it's worth, I think what you're doing is the loveliest thing ever. You make my heart burst. And you'll do the same for her when she sees it. Now go on. Get gone.
Going to the bistro with Debbie and Sally is not a hen party.
No, it's a celebratory dinner.
What?
Sal's idea.
Right.
But the thing is, I ain't got much choice. Some wanted to go to a spa, while others wanted to go to an actual spa and get a carry-out. And that's for numbers. All the way things are around here, half the street can't stand being in the same room as the other half. Hey, you don't fancy coming, do you?
To a celebratory dinner.
All I'm paying, it won't cost you a penny. Oh, come on. I know you'll help make it a proper end night.
All right.
Yay.
Hey, I've got this great game. It's like a getting to know you game. I could bring that. It's a bit mucky, mind.
The muckier the better.
Hi, love. What can I get you?
Oh, nothing, thanks. Let's have a word with Abby.
Pull up a pew.
It's about Seb.
Selfish little git.
He's not selfish.
Well, he wasn't exactly falling over himself when I asked him for help just now.
He couldn't, because he's gone to get something for you for tomorrow. I shouldn't really be telling you, but he's pulling out all the stops. He wants to make your day the best it can be.
You following me to training?
Me and Summer are doing some maths work.
Yeah, you are sometimes. New wheels?
Yeah, it's seen better days, innit, but still got a kick to it. Do you reckon?
It's cool, yeah.
Fancy a spin, eh? Summer nights.
How about you? Fancy a spin?
Got a load of cans in the back. Come on, let's have a party.
Yeah, why not?
Come on, Summer. You're coming, right?
No. She has to revise.
Aww. I can save it for later. So we're going? Yes.
Where did you get it?
Well, the keys were lifted from an house where the owners are away. We've been reporting missing for weeks.
You okay?
Never better.
Hiya, son.
Are you still doing your vows?
Getting there. Thanks to you. It's about getting the wrong end of the stick, not flying off the handle. Now you think someone doesn't care for you, but they've actually taken time out to go on a massive round trip to get you a nice surprise.
Nina told you.
Well, about what you were doing, not what you were getting me. I'm so sorry. I thought I wouldn't have anyone walk me down the aisle because it's 21st century and all of that, but when there's someone so sunlight special as you...
You want me to give you away?
I don't know why I didn't think of it before. So, do you want the gig or what?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to.
Good. So,
Desperate to know, aren't you?
what are you desperate to tell me?
It's a Byro's fault you write your vows with. Which, by the way, won't be a patch on my speech. It's the closest I could get to it. I thought you might want to wear it tomorrow, if it goes with your wedding dress.
All's well that ends well.
I've given Ed his van back, but I was supposed to leave these at the warehouse.
I'll take them. It's a nice night for a walk.
No, it's all right. I've got time.
Let's go together then.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. You'll never know what it means.
It's fine. Some people. Potty they are. Unbelievable.
GTA generation. People who spend their childhood driving on video games grow up not knowing the world's actually real.
Yeah.
Unlike the moon landings.
Not again.
Everyone knows it was fake.
It wasn't faked, though.
It was all over the internet.
Oh, right, it was all over the internet, so it must be true.
Stanley Kubrick directed it out in the Nevada desert.
Did he? Oh, okay, did he? Yeah, well, I went to Dodgeville Bank, you see, and this scientist, right? He
Oh, help! My boyfriend's been possessed by my Uncle Roy.
This scientist said that he actually heard it. It was recorded when it happened and he played it to us. There was actual physical proof of it happening. So...
They're in on it too.
Oh, yeah, okay. Who? The Illuminati?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I can't keep it going. The moon landing was as real as that total realness with your mum just now.
It was worth it, wasn't it? And it did mean everything to her, like you said.
She was proper touched.
Did it make your heart burst?
Are you taking a mickey out of me, Sebastian Franklinton?
No. I was just seeing if I had the added bonus of melting your heart.
So that's why you did it? To get in my good books?
Nah, of course not. But did it?
Yes. It melted my cold, black, icy heart.
Yay!
Thought Eli would have taken more care of his car.
It's not his.
So whose is it? He's nicked it. Oh, what's with the state of your faces? Have a drink, you pair of stiffs.
Oh, shut up, Kelly.
You what?
Stop being so obvious.
We can all see what you're doing. Batting your scrat little eyelashes at my boyfriend. Oh, I'm just so fun, aren't I, Cory? Go and get your own lad, you manky little scruff.
Right, this jealousy thing is doing my head in, acting like we're a married couple or something. I think we should start seeing other people, stop being exclusive.
Fine. Will you come in? Oh, you don't have to, Summer.
Yeah. Stay. Don't go.
Should be in a speed dial right now.
So, we wouldn't have had this time together?
Pretty glass half full kind of girl, you aren't you?
Only with you. You bring the best out of me.
And you, me.
Shut up.
I mean it. Just the way things are now, me and my mum getting on. Everything. It's all because of you. Just meeting you, being with you. I feel... I don't know, I feel lighter. You're all right, you, Nina Lucas.
You're all right too, Seb Franklin. What?
Bought you a present today too from the jewellers. See, I know how much you like, jewellery, big gold rings and chains and that, yeah?
Yeah, I love it all. As you can tell.
Now, unfortunately, I couldn't afford any of that. But I could afford this. This ring cost £1.
A whole British pound?
£1, yeah? Oh.
So does this mean we're married now?
It's a bit big, isn't it?
Nah. It's perfect. I'll treasure it always. Thank you. So there's no fixed time you have to be at the stag do, right?
Nah.
Good.
What are you thinking?
That we could go a different way back, by the canal.
Why would we do that?
To look for bats, of course.
Right, he's here.
Aye!
Rosie! Sofa!
Come on. Sally! Hey, it's a good look, is that?
It's a strong look for a strong man!
I thought you said there's going to be costumes.
These are the costumes, Dev. We're Kev.
Yeah, we've got you one. Oh, poor Rudolph.
You're talking about Rudolph, mate. This is a stag.
A stag is a reindeer.
It's a reindeer stag. Don't match the muchness, eh? Eh, Roy?
Well, I think you'll find that although the male reindeer is a stag, so reindeer, also known as caribou in North America.
Are you sure we can't bring our own beer in here now?
I should message Asha.
Or maybe we could have a drink and go for a walk somewhere.
Hey. Hiya.
All right.
Having a party, are you?
Yeah, sort of.
Plying young girls with alcohol.
Bit early for trick-or-treating, aren't you?
Oi.
Ignore him. You don't mind if we stick around, do you? Keep the girls company. Asha! What's wrong?
Nothing.
Is it Cory?
What's he done now?
It's not him. It's me.
I bet it isn't. Come on, come back to mine. Got some tea and biscuits. Really nice biscuits.
What about that one? And your nose.
Oh, did it hurt?
A bit at first. I think you want to sneeze more than anything.
Hurt?
Oh, summer. His snideness at Nina is horrible. Well, where are you going? Home. Are you coming?
Wait, Kelly!
Kelly! All right. Look, do what you want. I'm staying here.
Piercings like that are proper skanky. Oi, come on, have a look at this. It's rang.
Where's Summer going? Home. We should go with her.
Hey, you got anything else, Pierce?
Do you think we should be heading back too? Ooh, don't patronise me. I'm not, I'm just saying. Don't you think we should be heading back too? You're drunk.
You gonna let that freak talk to you like that? Yeah, I wouldn't. Go on, smack it one. Go on, Kel. Go on, smack her, Kel.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Go on, smack it. Smack that freak again.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for the chats. See ya. Go home.
You okay?
Yeah, we need to tell Imran and Toya where she is.
We're just gonna let him go like that. That freak.
Keep walking. Walk faster.
So, how is Abby planning on celebrating this evening?
Well, Sally's organised a very sedate meal in the bistro.
We won't be patching on, eh?
It was a man I met in Turkey. I told him that's how we did things in England. Right, shall we put the game away now?
I don't remember it being this mucky.
Maybe you should say a word or two, Abby, please. No, you're right, Sal. I'm sorry, you're right, yeah. Oh, hey, is this a speech?
You know what, it might be. Well, as we all know, I've had some ups and downs, although from what I've just heard, not as many as you. But no, seriously, it's a miracle that I'm stood here today. And you've got a lot to do with that.
Divorcing our Kevin.
Well, not just that. She's been a rock. And I don't know what I'd do without you.
Hey, you'll be back in prison probably.
Probably. But, no, thank you, all of you. And you know, I'm so blooming chuffed right now, and it's all because of this here. Good friends and my family, my new family. It's a whole brilliant, happy place, so thank you. You're great, all of you. Well, all except you, you're Phils. Friends and family.
Friends and family.
Friends and family.
I think we've lost them.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, missed call from Mama.
Oi! You trying to dodge us?
Ooh, cheeky. Keep walking.
Oi! Weirdos! You avoiding us, freaks?
Should be good.
I said!
They'll only chase her, just normal.
Okay. Okay.
You phoning the police?
No, just calling my mum, just acting normal.
Oi! Freaks! Cops! Right! You're ignoring us!
Hi, Mum. Just wanted to make sure you're all right.
Who's he
Everything's going
talking
okay.
to?
Behaving yourself, and none of the hens are driving you up the wall. All right, just keep the faith, yeah?
You are in so much trouble.
What?
What do you mean, what? It's nearly 9:30 on a school night. Now, you might not have exams at the moment, but that doesn't mean you can... Have you been drinking?
No.
I can smell drink.
I haven't.
Your eyes are swimming in your head.
I've not been drinking.
You're lying.
Stop having a go at me.
No, I'm not having a go at you.
You're not my mum.
No.
Kelly, we know you're not a kid.
Oh, excuse me, is this you being good cop?
Let me finish. But like Toy said, school's important. You still got to behave yourself. You got to show them what you are capable of, yeah? Everything you do has consequences. And what you do today affects tomorrow, maybe even the rest of your life. But it's all up to you. And these are your choices to make. And you're right, yeah. Toya's not your mum. And I'm not your dad. But it is our job to look after you, and we are trying our best. And we're not perfect, but we are trying. So we're going to need you to help us out. And do your bit, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm really sorry. It won't happen again.
Right, well, let's start again tomorrow then, yeah?
New slate.
Thank you.
Oh! Hey! What? We should have one of these celebrity dinners every week.
Definitely.
Abby.
Oh, hang on. Is this a serious conversation?
Is it?
I was just checking if we needed to pull up a chair as opposed to dancing around our handbags.
I just wanted to say, you look absolutely gorgeous. You is wealthy.
Well, you don't look too bad yourself.
Why, thank you. Our Ken, honestly, he's punching way above his weight. So lucky.
I mean it. Thanks, Debbie.
You've got everything going for you right now. Oh, I hate you.
Not like Seb to do a no-show, is it?
What's the fickleness of youth?
Yeah, he's probably tired. They're always tired, aren't they, young people?
They never work.
Yeah, and they don't have kids.
But they're tired.
Always tired.
Right, come on, you lot. To the Rubies!
Come on, Kevin.
That time in a drink.
Do we need to put in for the tip?
I factored in a 12% gratuity.
Ah, thanks, Roy.
Oh, come on, Kev.
And you, Roy, Kev.
It's all right to bail if you want.
I do have to open the cafe early in the morning.
Yeah, I know you do.
Get a move on!
And thanks again for coming.
The pleasure was all mine. It was a most pleasant evening.
No, Kelly, you listen. So just right, shut up and listen. Nobody knows anything, right? That weirdo and her boyfriend will be fine. Totally fine. So calm it. Act normal and don't breathe a word. We keep it between us. Just us who were there and no one else. And just to be on the safe side, put your clothes in the wash and give your trainers a good clean too, yeah? And this is important. Don't call me again. Don't text or message. Nothing. I'll catch up with you tomorrow or sometime out and about. But not on the phone. Understand? Just do as I say and everything will be right. Right? Right, good. I've got to go. Where have you been?
Why?
Well, just I've been worried about you.
I was at Amy's.
Did you go straight to hers?
Bumped into her on the street.
Have you been with her all this time? It's just I've been here for about an hour, out of my mind with worry.
Had a row with Kelly, have we?
No, look, I shouldn't have said what I said. I didn't mean. I was just... I don't know, I had a beer and I was showing off. I was out of order and I knew as soon as you'd gone. I bought you these to say sorry.
You put a wash on?
Well, you said I need to learn. Start doing my bit around here. Let me make it up to you. Please.
Best put them in some water.
Mr. Cropper?
Yes.
This is the home of Nina Lucas.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you today. There's been an incident and he's currently in hospital.
There's nothing more to say. I'll make it hard for myself somehow anyway. If I'm ever on your mind again, you better keep it to
Right then, a couple of bars down Deansgate, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
I'll get a taxi.
Well, no need to go all the way to streetcars. What do you mean all the way? It's only over there.
Yeah, well, I've got an app, haven't I?
Oh, you're right. Everyone's got an app these days. Well, you've woke up Grandad now.
You're talking about, mate. We're the same age, me and you.
There's years between us.
Couple of years.
A lot of years.
Yeah, right. Men of a certain age.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't drag me into this.
Kevin.
Oh, Sulla, where's Rosie?
I've been looking for you at speed dial.
Why, what's up?
It's Seb. Somebody's attacked Seb.
Someone's attacked him?
Him and Nina, they beat them up.
Why?
I don't know.
Are they okay?
They're in the hospital. Abby's gone to be with them.
Were they general?
Yeah.
Send them my best, yeah?
I don't want to be a burden to you.
You're not. It's no trouble at all.
I understand. I understand you must be very busy. The strain the NHS is under.
I have got time to talk to you.
I'm sorry, I should ask, do you object to me making some notes?
I don't mind at all. You do whatever you need to do.
I find it helps.
So right now, Nina is in theatre undergoing a procedure.
What is the name of this procedure?
Craniotomy. Unfortunately, she received a number of blows to the head.
Yes.
And there is a small bleed on the brain surface that we have to stop, as it's causing some swelling.
I see.
We should know more after surgery.
She's very poorly, isn't she?
I'm afraid so.
What happens next?
Well, it may be some time before we get any news.
Yes.
So whilst we're waiting, perhaps you should go home, try to get some rest, and I'll give you a ring if there's any change.
I would prefer to stay here, if possible.
Of course.
And I would like to see her as soon as possible, if that's all right.
I'll see where we are when she comes out of theatre. Is there anybody that I can ring to come and sit with you?
No, I should be fine.
We, had to remove these before she went into theatre. Perhaps you'd like to have them.
Have them? Do you mean for me to look after for a short while, or for me to keep?
Cuts and bruises, they'll heal. You won't be able to tell. He's a good-looking lad, he's beautiful.
I know I would say that I'm his mum, but he is, he really is. He's always been a bit of a head turner. I'd always say, hey, you're going to be a bit of a heartbreaker, you kid. You'll be kind to girls. He gets his looks from his dad. It's about the only thing he did get. Sorry, I'm going on. Why would anyone do that? To anyone, to him?
I've no idea. Sorry.
He will be all right, won't he?
It's early days.
I know you're not allowed to say we'll be officially, but off the record.
Immediately after the attack, we know Seb was conscious and lucid, using his girlfriend's phone to call the ambulance.
Yes, so he was thinking straight. That's got to be a good sign.
It's encouraging, although he has received a significant number of blows to the head, and there's something slightly out of place that we're keeping an eye on. But all that said, he's young. And he seems stable, so we can be fairly optimistic about his chances of recovery.
So he's going to wake up and he's going to be all right?
We're keeping him sedated for now to allow the swelling on the brain to ease, but yes, we're hopeful.
What's up?
All right. I've got a bit of news.
Is it Dad? Is he all right?
Yeah, no, Dad's fine. It's Nina.
What? What about Nina?
She's in hospital.
What?
Dad was out at Kevin's stag do and
Yeah, but what's up with her?
someone beat her up.
Beat her up? Nina?
Her and Seb.
Why would anyone?
I don't think anyone knows anything yet.
Do they know who did it?
I've got no idea.
Someone must know.
Everybody's been very kind. The nurse who spoke with me. All the hospital staff, in fact. Kevin came to find me, to see how I was. Now you. Thank you for coming.
Do they know what happened?
Well, it's all very unclear. They were found in a side street somewhere. They don't say exactly where. Both unconscious. Seb managed to call the emergency services before he lost consciousness. I seem to think that they were pushed to the ground. Seb has grit in a cut to his head. It may have struck his head as he fell. And they believe that Nina had her arms out to cushion her fall. She has grit in her palms and cuts and grazes. They say there's cuts and grazes to one side of her face. I imagine her face was to one side, on the ground. There's bruising all over her body, her legs, her back. She must have curled into a ball. And then whoever did this kicked her, curled up on the ground. They kicked her. Who would do that? Why would anyone want to do that?
I don't know.
No. After her father died, I took her in. I promised to look after her. I can't help feeling that I've failed.
Well, you haven't.
What about Jack?
Called him on the way.
Is he all right?
He's fine. Worried about him, of course.
Well, you will let him know it's going to be okay, won't you?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have to be, you know.
Don't be daft. Jack sorted himself a sleepover at mate's. He's fine.
Proper messed up your stag night, this.
There's more important things than being out on the town with the Three Stooges.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah. Until... Gonna have to postpone the wedding. Not for too long. They said he's gonna be in here for a couple of days at least, and it wouldn't feel right doing it without him being there.
I'll phone up as soon as... We might be best waiting to see how Nina's doing and all.
What do you mean?
I saw Roy when I got here.
It's not good.
No. They rushed her straight into theatre for emergency surgery. I know.
Where are you going?
Look, I can't stay here. I have to see Nina.
Yeah, of course. How are you getting there?
A cab.
You've got that maths thing tomorrow, though, haven't you?
I don't care about that.
No, but Nina will. Look, they probably won't let you see her. Anyway, might be best just calling the hospital, see if they can give you any news.
Yeah, maybe.
Let me find the number.
Thanks.
No problem.
I was rather taken with the note you left in the cafe. Love and kisses. A throwaway, I know. Not fully intended to convey a true state of feeling, but nonetheless. We neither of us are particularly comfortable expressing our feelings to each other. I felt a little adrift tonight at Kevin's celebrations. My mind naturally wandered to Hayley. She is with me most of the time. But tonight, probably due to Kevin and Abby's forthcoming nuptials, my thoughts strayed to our own wedding. Happy days. So I've never been particularly social until I met Hayley. Much preferred my own company. After Hayley, I didn't enjoy being on my own so much. Had a number of house guests since. People seeking refuge for whatever reason. And on the whole, I've enjoyed their company. But inevitably they leave. After they've repaired, recovered, recuperated, they leave. And after they do, the silence of the evening can be a little overwhelming. Of course, I'm very fortunate. More fortunate than others. The cafe affords me interaction. And I like to think that I've a number of good friends in my life. But no family. I don't have family. Other than you. If you can forgive me, I give you my word that I'll never let you down again. And I will look after you to the best of my ability.
I don't know where his stuff is. His clothes, phone.
Someone will have them. They'll be safe.
They better be. I can't imagine he's got anything worth out. His pockets are probably just stuffed full of junk. It's always like that, right from being a kid. His pockets would be full of elastic bands, stones, twigs.
Ah, Jack used to be like that.
Not anymore. He's Mr. Smart and Tidy now. Not like this waif and stray. He's going to need a toothbrush and some pyjamas.
I'll make a list.
As if he's got any. I don't even know if he wears pyjamas these days. He used to wear shorts and a T-shirt for bed when he was little. Spider-Man T-shirt, never had it off his back. It was full of holes in the end. He's mad for Spider-Man, mad. There was a time he thought he was Spider-Man. He'd climb everything all the time, the daft thing.
It's just in me. Everything's just normal 1 minute. I chatted to him earlier and now he's just laying there like that.
Yeah.
And he's a bloke. Now he's a grown man. But he's still my lad, my little lad.
What is it? What's happening?
I don't know.
What's happening? Is the monitor gone off or something?
Don't go and get nervous.
What is it? Yeah, it's all right, Seb. There's someone coming. It's probably my fault. I stood on a wire or something. I'm gonna go get someone. I'll be right back. There's an alarm thing ringing now. I don't know what it is. Is it all right? Is it gonna be all right?
Let me take a look at him. Just take a seat. I'll see to him.
I think he's back on an even keel now, Doc.
I'm afraid the report from his CT scan is worrying.
In what way?
We'll do some brainstem tests today. They'll give us a clearer picture of what's going on.
Right. Hey, Seb. They're going to take a look under that bonnet. Do you pray?
My parents do.
Will you get them on the case, please?
Yes.
Thanks. And for Nina and all.
Oh, Seb and Nina.
The good kids falling in love. Everything in front of them. Got an appointment reminder. Maria's coming round at 11 to do, yeah?
I'll cancel it.
Cake, the flowers, wedding breakfast.
Forget all that stuff. I'll sort it. I'll be back as quick as I can, mate. He's alive. And where his life is up.
Yeah. You were dead right, kid. Wedding breakfast is proper Ponzi. Come on. Wake up. Wake up and take the mickey.
Hi, Mum. Just wanted to make sure you're all right. Everything's going okay. You're behaving yourself and not letting us doing your head in. All right, just keep the faith.
Is there any improvement?
She's had a good night, thanks to the op to relieve the pressure.
Excellent news.
How's your poor back? Those chairs are killers.
I was grateful I was allowed to stay. Hands moved.
That's a good sign. We've withdrawn the sedatives. She should be much more alert in a few hours from now.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
In your own time, Nina. Slow and steady wins the race.
Preston's petals. Tracy will still try and charge you.
Yeah, just take him to the old folks' home on Sile Street.
Yeah, I will do. You don't sweat it. Just get yourself back to Abby and Seb.
Cheers, mate.
Looks stone cold sober. Must have been a very civilised stag. You okay?
Seb and Nina got attacked last night.
Are they okay? How bad is it?
They're both unconscious. Abby's still up at the hospital.
Yeah, and you should get back to her.
Well, I'm so sorry, lad. I'll say a prayer for him. For you all.
Thanks.
I just can't get my head around it. Both of them in intensive care.
Poor Roy and Abby and Kevin. We were at a stag do and we were clowning around and Nina and Seb were being, just savagery.
Why, though? You know, Nina's the loveliest person. You know, she's kind and she's chilled.
Done some things in life just they don't make sense. You know, you can drive yourself crazy trying to find the logic and the justification.
But Nina's a good person.
I know. Life can turn on sixpence. It's short and it's precious. I'm so glad that we're friends again.
Me too.
I bet you may skip breakfast. Can I get you anything?
No, I'm not hungry.
Come on. One crumpet for your old dad.
Okay. If it makes you happy.
Thank you. Sally said it happened on the road by the old industrial park.
The industrial park?
Yeah. Just wrong time, wrong place, eh? Poor kids.
Nina and Seb are in hospital. In intensive care.
Yeah, I know. Toya told me.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, me neither.
So you didn't see anything?
How would I? They left not long after you did.
Right.
Must have got jumped on the way home. Scary, that, innit? Could have been me. Or you. Guess we looked out.
You were there after I left, that's all. Just wondered if you'd seen anything.
Yeah, well, if I did, I would have gone to the police. And made a statement.
Yeah. I didn't mean...
You know, what's with all the questions, Summer? Nina and Seb decided to leave. Last I saw them, they were fine. Apart from the bad air and bad threads.
Okay.
Does that answer all your questions, Chief Inspector?
It's Cory. Leave a show.
Hi, it's me, it's Kelly. Can you ring me back? It's urgent. As in dead urgent.
Where have you been?
Dad's.
Do you want to prove? What's up?
Nina and Seb, what do you think is up?
Yeah, of course. It's tough.
My dad said it happened near the old industrial park.
You kidding? It could have been us.
Did you see him?
Nina and Seb. For like 2 minutes, yeah. I left not long after you. I was back here by 8:30.
So, Kelly, Eli and them lot could have been the last one to see him.
Yeah, maybe. What?
You don't think that they had anything to do with it?
You what? Trash our mates, why don't you?
Look, no, it's... You're right, I'm sorry. I just wish, we'd have been there to stop it or at least even out the numbers. That's all.
Yeah. We need bread.
No, we don't.
Well, that seeded stuff's hanging. In a bit, yeah?
I'm her friend. I'm Sally Metcalf. I'm just here for a bit of moral support.
Okay. I understand that neither of them have woken up yet.
No, not yet. So what's happening? Is there any evidence? Eyewitnesses?
Our forensics team's still at the scene.
One of them little blue tents like you see on the news. Some of that only happens to other people.
Oh, Abby. We're just trying to build a clear picture. Establish if there are any possible motives.
Well, maybe they looked at someone funny. Jumped the queue at the post office.
Abby.
Motives? Have you seen the state of them? Their heads were kicked like footballs. Nina's got the imprint of a trainer on her thigh.
Have they fallen out with anyone? Anyone you can think of who might have held a grudge to justify that? Is she for real?
She's just trying to do her job.
To your knowledge, does Seb or Nina take drugs?
Oh, I didn't see that one coming. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, is that it?
The area is known for drug taking. That's the only reason I'm asking if Seb or Nina take drugs.
No, no drugs. But even if they did, would that make it okay?
No, of course not. Police are just trying to get to the truth, that's all. She's exhausted.
She's looked me up. I'm on the database. Prison, drugs, shoplifting. I'm officially scum. But Seb is gold. Despite having me for a mother, he's gold. You tell her, Sal, you tell her. You had him wanting to try to trip me up.
He'd have done it beautifully. He will do it beautifully.
He will, won't he, Sal? He has to. He's my touchstone. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. He's done so much for me.
We've supported each other. It's been hard won, but we've got a lovely relationship these days.
That's down to him and all. He's forgiven such a lot.
That's because he loves you unconditionally.
Wake up, darling, please. Wake up.
The wickedness of it, the mindlessness, the brutality of it.
I've seen some bad stuff, some seriously bad stuff, but look at him. The pair of them.
Young and healthy with everything to live for.
Well, if he can survive landing me for a mother, then...
Hello again. It's time for Seb's brainstem tests.
Right. It's time to pop that bonnet, Seb. Then we'll know what's what, right, Doc?
She's gone for a lie down. She's a bit under the weather.
Right.
Also known as a hangover. So, what's your excuse for swerving school? You a bit under the weather too?
No, I'm bossing my morning.
Right. Well, I'll give her a knock. Seeing a mate might cheer her up. I think hearing about Nina and Seb has hit her pretty hard.
Yeah, me and all. I just couldn't believe it when I heard, you know.
Oh, here she is. How's the headache?
The same. Yeah.
Right, well, text me any requests. I'm going to bob to the co-op on my way home. See you, Cory.
Bye.
Oh, don't start.
Put a stay away from me, didn't you get?
Well, you're the one that's tipped up in here. You know, a phone call would have been okay.
You sounded like you were freaking out. You haven't said anything, have you?
Why would I?
Oh, keep it that way. And the sad face, it's a nice touch.
I am sad.
Oh, all right. Well, just keep it zipped. It'll all pan out as long as you can keep it zipped.
Yeah, well, it's not me you should be worrying about.
How do you mean?
I saw Summer in the cafe before, trying to grill me about last night.
What did you tell her?
Nothing. Because there's nothing to tell.
Exactly.
I suspect that if you can hear me at all, which the nurse assures me is the case, then I will sound muffled. Muffled, yet familiar. And it is the familiar which can be of great comfort, they say. So, self-consciousness notwithstanding, I intend to prattle. To wit, some parish notices. Shona and Bernie are holding the fort. you are right about Bernie. She is extremely complex. In a good way. We haven't clicked. But we're both at peace with that. She says she admires the way that I never take umbrage. Whereas you know too well that I take umbrage on a daily basis. It was the 14th of March last year when Dev so blithely dismissed me as a big girl's blouse. I remember you deliberately dropped his sausage on the floor by way of revenge. I'm sorry I castigated you. I was touched by your loyalty. My life has been, is considerably enriched by your presence. I feel a surge of pride whenever you refer to me as your uncle. And deeply irritated whenever you call me Roymond. That said, if you were to wake up now and call me Roymond, I would be extremely relieved.
Can I just have a quick word? Sebastian, it's time for them tests, okay? If you can hear me, darling, squeeze me hand. Just a little squeeze. Anything? No? Still out for the count, that's okay. Your brain needs a rest. I love you. Like you wouldn't believe. Okay?
Summer Spellman. By day, she's a A-grade high flyer. By night, she's a thrill-seeking joyrider.
I never knew that car was stolen until it was too late.
All right, chill. Only messing. Everyone's allowed one mistake, right? Ah, Spanish. Dos cervezas y patatas bravas. Please, mate. Hey, try not be intimidated by my genius.
Oh, I'll do my best.
Look, you're gonna be Prime Minister or whatever, and if I stay focused, I'll be playing in the Premier League. You and me, we're going places, right?
Fingers crossed.
If the whole joyriding thing gets out, we've had it. Oxford won't look at you, and I'll be off county's books before you can say young offenders unit.
I'd never have got in if I'd have known.
Yeah, I know, but that won't cut it in court. Look, the police are digging around trying to find who attacked Nina and Seb, which is great, you know. Throw away the key, yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're sniffing round what went down last night means that the whole stolen car thing, you know, could come on top, right? You don't want to give Reverend Daddy O'Hearty, and I don't fancy a ton of grief from me old man. So it's important, it's crucial that we keep quiet, yeah?
Yeah.
We're in the same boat. Just gotta stay cool and keep stum.
Agreed.
All right, if you're having a wobble, just reach out, yeah? That's what makes it fun. See you.
Bye.
She's awake.
As of 29 minutes ago.
Hey, darling. Oh, thank God. I'm not even a believer, but thank you, God.
How so?
I have explained their carrying out various tests.
See him?
Soon, yeah. He'll be desperate to see you. He's not conscious at the minute, but I'm sure they'll bring him round like they did you.
He's still unconscious.
Yeah, but they're on the case. You've been out for the count and all. Oh, love. What happened? Who did this to you?
We were walking back.
Across the industrial park.
I remember Cory and his mates.
Cory?
I can't remember. Can't remember.
That is to be expected with a head injury.
Oh, of course it is, yeah. Just get some sleep, love.
Are you going back to Seb?
In a bit.
Abby, if you are planning some sort of confrontation...
Just go, but get some sleep, Roy.
No good can come of it.
I'd hoped seeing Cory would have helped with your hangover.
Yeah.
You must be worried about Nina and Seb.
Everyone's worried about them.
What does Cory make of it? Of them being attacked?
You know, we didn't really get into it. I mean, you know, why would we? He doesn't know what happened, and I certainly don't, so, you know, what's the point in even going there?
Kelly, you do know you can talk to me.
What?
If there's anything on your mind, you just... I don't know, you seem a bit...
It's called a headache.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, I'm a good listener.
You've been gone for hours.
All right, control freak.
Well, what have you been doing?
Bumped into an old mate, didn't I? No one you'd know, he's just an old neighbour from Oldley Edge. Any news from the hospital?
No, not yet.
Just still can't get my head around it.
Yeah, well, when they wake up, we'll find out what happened.
Yeah, except with head injuries, they might not remember anything. Or just be, you know, totally confused.
Oi, Cory!
It's Seb's mum. Is there any news?
That's your boyfriend here.
Sorry?
Nina's come too. She's groggy and half dead, but the last thing she remembers is seeing you.
Yeah, briefly.
So what happened?
They arrived, and then I got off. I wish I could be more helpful, but I was back home by 8:30.
My son is fighting for his life. Now, if you know something, now is the time to start talking while you still can.
I don't know anyone who would attack a couple like that. I've always gotten her out with Nina. She's a nice girl. And you're Seb. I don't know him, but I'm sure he's sound. I hope you find who did it.
When Seb wakes up.
We should go home.
If you know, you'd say, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course.
Abby looked like she was on the edge.
Stop worrying about Abby. Try to get some rest. I imagine the police will want to speak to you at some point. You need to try and sleep.
We should be walking down the aisle today. This should be the happiest day of her life.
It's not important.
Seb had his speech all sorted.
None of that matters.
It does. He's all ruined.
Look, your selflessness is to be admired, but please just try and focus on you getting better.
Could I go see Seb? I'll let you push me in a wheelchair. What?
I don't think we should at the moment.
Why aren't you telling me, Roy?
Why did you say that to Abby? That you and Nina get on really well and she's a nice girl. She can't stand you and you think she's a weirdo.
Abby is Seb's mum and Nina is his girlfriend. And in case you've forgotten, they've just had their heads kicked in. I'm not exactly going to start slating either of them, am I?
Look, I just don't get why you lied.
Oh, babe, it's not lying. I'm just trying not to poke the bear. That Abby can be a right psycho when she wants to be. Can't she? And Nina, well, she probably is all right. I mean, you certainly thought so. but I know that she's not my biggest fan. So I reckon that she would try and fit me up for this if she could.
Nina's not like that.
Yeah? Well, she's already said my name, that I'm the last face she can remember.
But you did see her and Seb.
Yes, for like 5 minutes. Look, Nina's your ex. Let's face it, she's got it in for me.
Look, Abby said that Nina's still dead hazy. Okay, she's just trying to piece it all together.
You're too trusting, you are. Look, babe, Nina is jealous of us. And you know what? I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for both of them. Getting attacked like that is horrible. But I promise you, I had nothing to do with it.
I know. Hey, and the police will know that too.
If they do ask, though, the police or anyone, just say I was with you. It's much easier that way.
Look, if the police come knocking, then you just tell them where you were. Okay, they can't pin it on you
Stop being such a naive little girl. Nina says that I was the last face that she remembers. And the police, well, they want to arrest someone. Do you want me to get locked up for something that I didn't do?
We do have CCTV footage of you and Seb leaving the warehouse.
But not of anything else.
The investigation's ongoing, but the attack can be time-stamped due to when Seb phoned the ambulance on your phone. He explained the attack had just happened. So, after you left the warehouse, you walked together?
Yeah. And then we saw a group of people.
Can you remember who was there?
Cory and Kelly. Kelly was laughing loads. Both of them just kept laughing. And some others, I don't know. Cory's mates. They were drinking, I think. Maybe.
And can you remember if they approached you or grabbed you? Anything?
Maybe. I can't remember, but I remember his face. Cory's face.
Might this be too much at the moment?
No. I can do it. I need to do it.
What was Cory doing?
He was talking to me. I can see his face and he's talking and smiling.
Can you remember anything he said?
I'm sorry, I'm so stupid, I can't.
I think that's enough.
Someone slapped me. Yeah, someone hit me. Not that hard, but...
Who?
I don't know. But Cory was there. He didn't slap me, but... he was there.
Where did the slap happen?
I don't know. I don't know where it was. It might have been later on. I'm so sorry, I'm useless.
We can come back later.
Oh, I can't let Seb down. I have to remember.
You've done really well, Nina.
I need to do something. I have to remember.
You should have seen him, Kev. He couldn't get away quick enough. I'm telling you, that Cory lad, he knows something.
Yeah, well, if he does, the police will get it out of the lad.
Is that your way of telling me to keep away from him?
Seb needs you here. That's all I'm saying.
I know he does. So what's happening then? What are your tests saying?
There has been a response to one of the brainstem tests.
Right, well, that's great.
We still don't know the full extent of the damage. We've increased the support to Seb's organs, and we do need to repeat the brainstem tests because when we reduced Seb's sedation, it wasn't clear if he was breathing for himself.
Why weren't it clear?
A healthy young person like Seb will have a strong heartbeat, so it's not always easy to distinguish between that and taking breaths.
So you're gonna repeat the stem thing?
So when can I see him? I want to hold his hand.
Come through when you're ready.
Thanks, Doc.
He's responding.
She said she didn't know for sure yet.
But I know my lad is tough, and I'm going to keep reminding him of that.
babe. I'm starving.
Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Why?
Asha? How are you, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I spoke to Roy earlier. Nina's awake.
We know.
I was wondering if I might have a word in private.
Yeah. I'll just be a sec.
I think it's best if you come with me, actually.
Why?
Please, Asha. I want you away from him.
See? It's happening already.
It isn't.
No, I can't do this, Asha. It's not fair.
Excuse me?
You reckon that I was involved in what happened to Nina and Seb?
The police will find the truth.
All Nina's said is that she saw me. That's it. You need to get your facts straight before you start acting like my girlfriend isn't safe. It's a joke. Asha knows that I didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
See? We were together in the flat when it happened, watching Tenet. Weren't we, Ash?
Yeah. Yeah, we were. Look, it's not fair for you to accuse Cory. Honestly, Mary, he wouldn't ever do anything like this.
You had the bluest eyes. And I know newborns do, they can have blue eyes, but yours were like... You know when Smarties did them bright blue ones, they were like that. And I'd be trying to get you to sleep, giving you a feed and willing you to drop off, and I'd be dropping off myself, and I'd look down and see these big blue Smarties looking up at me. And as you got older and chubbier, they'd change to little chocolate buttons. And I looked at them less. The doctor's here now, Seb. So, will you do me a favour, please? Will you open your eyes? Just open your eyes now so I can see them chocolate buttons again.
They didn't deserve it.
Yeah, I know. But Nina and Seb, they'll come out with this a bit, I don't know, wiser, won't they? I'm just trying to find a silver lining.
I shouldn't have lied to Mary.
No, I'm glad you did. They're gunning for me, and I need someone by my side. They think I'm some hard nut going around knocking people out. You need to tell them that I'm a big softie, really. Asha, no one knows me like you do. Not even my mum or dad. You know I didn't do this. And I love you for sticking up for me.
Yeah, I love you too. I'm gonna go and see Addy.
The food will be here in a minute.
Just take it home, yeah? Roy. She looks awful.
Yes, she does. And I don't think she should be having visitors at the moment. She needs to rest.
Of course she does. I know Nina says she saw Cory. But he didn't do this.
The police investigation is ongoing.
But you've all made up your minds already.
Is that why you've come here? You seem more concerned about your boyfriend than you do about Nina. You cared deeply for her once.
I still do.
Then you have to understand that the police will follow every lead, and you might find that you don't know Cory like you think you do.
Look, I do. Okay, Cory didn't do this.
You can't be said.
I was with him. Roy. Oh, Nina. Can you give us a minute?
You need to rest.
I will. Are you okay? Does it hurt? Of course it does, Ash. Oh, sorry. It's okay. You don't know what to say. We're going to find out who did this. Don't you think I'm trying? No, of course you are. Sorry. So you were with Cory then? Me and Seb? At the flat? Yeah. Spoke to Cory. I know I did. Him and Kelly were laughing. He was there for a while. I know that. What he said. What did he say? What did he tell you? Look, Cory didn't do this to you. Okay, he couldn't. Because you were with him. I know you, Asha. I know when you're lying. Face it. You don't know what he's capable of. Maybe you did do this to me and Seb. You haven't even asked about. Thanks for that. How is Seb? He's still unconscious. He'll pull through. Okay, you'll both be okay, and you'll get out of here. Stop pretending you care. I'm tired.
They'll sort him. They're doing them tests again now, and they'll do what they need to do, and he'll be all right. Of course he will.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing here. The doctors, they're good, they're great. And Seb, he's young. He can run dead fast. He'll run faster than me. And I know that's not hard, but you know, he's fit and healthy. He always has been. And the doctor said, didn't she? She said he had a strong heart. They'll sort him out, of course. I was thinking I'd do an online shop, you know, for when he's out. Because he can live with us, can't he? And I'll look after him. Probably do his head in. But I was thinking of doing his favourite.
Abby.
Oh, do you know, Kev, don't talk to me in that tone, all right? I know he's not coming out tomorrow. But, you know, when he does, I was thinking of doing some pesto pasta with a load of garlic bread. And that dip he likes. What is it that? What is he like?
Cheese and chives.
That's the one.
Do you want some water?
Water? What? No. Why would I want water? Yeah, please. Thanks. How is he responding?
Would you like to sit down?
No, I'd like you to get on with it so I can see my son.
Sebastian failed the brainstem tests. His brain is no longer sending messages to his body. We were increasing the amount of organ support for Seb, but I'm afraid it wasn't working. His body has shut down. There is nothing more we can do, and his heart has stopped.
But you can get it going again. Can get it going again.
I'm afraid not. I'm so very sorry. He has died.
No.
Is he chatting rubbish about me as well?
Who?
Your brother. He's not exactly my biggest fan, is he?
I think we should tell the truth.
We already are. I didn't touch Seb or Nina.
No. About us being here together.
Is this Addie's doing? Don't let anyone get in your head, babe.
I didn't see Addie. I went to see Nina.
Why?
Because she's my friend and I was worried about her. Cory, she looks awful. You know, her face is black and blue.
Bruising always looks worse than it is.
She's got cuts, scratches, stamp marks on her. She can barely move. It was horrible to see her like that.
She's in the best place, isn't she? Look, the hospital have her on proper strong painkillers. She's probably having a great time.
No, she isn't. And Seb's still unconscious.
That's really bad.
She also said that she spoke to you. And you were laughing with Kelly.
And what?
You told me you were there for like 5 minutes.
Why do I feel like I'm in a police interview? You're the one supposed to be on my side.
Look, if anything happened and it got out of hand...
You're joking, right? Them two got a bit roughed up and now I'm being blamed.
It was more than that.
Whatever. I didn't do it. And that nasty little witch is trying to make out that I did.
Look, she isn't. Okay, I just want to know where you were and when you got back to the flat.
How can you not see that Nina is manipulating you? Are you really that stupid? I'm sorry. None of this is your fault. I just feel like you're all I've got. You're my everything, Ash. It's just proper painful to think that you don't trust me.
I do. I'm sorry.
So what did you tell Nina?
That you were here. With me.
Well, you could have started with that. I wouldn't have got so mad.
Sorry.
Oh, nothing to apologise for. Thanks for believing me. Hey, Kev.
I'm so sorry.
Babe, you're missing it. Come sit down.
Come in.
I'm sorry I didn't protect you, Sam. I'm so sorry.
Fancy a brew?
Yeah, go on then. Right, that'll be Dustin, the postman.
Well, I've learned something new today.
It wasn't Dustin. It's hand-delivered. For you.
It's not my birthday.
No. No, I think it's probably...
I know what it is.
Hey, your dad's here.
I'm sorry, Annie. I came as soon as I heard.
Heard what?
What, you don't know?
Dad?
Seb died yesterday.
How did he die?
He was attacked. He was beaten up.
People get beaten up all the time. They don't die. This is awful.
You okay?
Yeah.
Have you seen Nina?
I saw her at the hospital yesterday.
You know, the thugs who did this are clearly animals. I'm just so glad that you're not even nowhere near.
Oh, yeah, I like wooden floors. And the kitchen's nice. It's got them little slots to put bottles of wine in. You're not looking for a new flat because of me?
No, of course not. It just feels like more serious if we had a place of our own.
Oh, I always thought I'd have my own place, my boyfriend one day. Should get myself a boyfriend first.
Yeah, look, I'll just cancel the MOT. I can sort all the other jobs myself, yeah? Tell Abby we're thinking of her. Bye. I'm gonna have to go and open up the garage.
Yeah, something happened?
Seb's, he's died. I've got to go.
What are you doing?
Just texting Nina.
Why?
She must be devastated.
We're all devastated. He was fine when I saw him. They both were.
I just want to say sorry.
Why? It's not your fault.
It was horrible when I saw her. She was so upset.
Well, she's gonna be even more upset now.
All I can think about is Nina.
Oh, yeah. Thanks a bunch. You realise she's still gonna be pointing the finger at me.
Look, she's not.
You're gonna have to tell the police the same thing you told Mary and Nina. That I was here with you.
The police?
They're bound to want to question us now.
What exactly happened?
I told you. Nothing happened. I left just after you. I came straight home. I was here. You're gonna have to make a statement to the police saying you were here too.
But I was with Amy.
So? Talk to her. Get her on side. She's just got to keep her gob shut. Look, I wouldn't ask you to do this if I didn't have to. If Nina's saying that the last thing she can remember is me, the police are gonna love that.
Yeah. Okay.
Carla has brought round some magazines and flowers for you at the flat.
I want to stay here.
The doctors said that you will be well enough to come home soon.
Why can't I remember? It was my idea to go by the canal.
You are not responsible for what happened.
Maybe if we'd have gone a different way back.
Nina.
I can't even remember the last time I saw him alive.
Nina, you have to stop thinking like this. There are so many things that are simply out of our control.
I think like this because it's the only way I can think.
I know how much it hurts to lose someone you love. But I'm also sure that the police will be investigating everything. And the people responsible will feel the full force of our judicial system.
She says what happened. You okay?
I think I might go out for a bit
Go out where?
to get some fresh air.
I'm not sure that's a very good idea. Just remember we're here for you, all right? And we love you.
be all right.
I feel the need to pray. Will you pray with me? Please?
Go on then.
What can you say? Abby's lost all 3 of the kids now. I know the twins are still alive, but they're the other side of the world.
No, your money's no good today, mate.
Oh, cheers. I assume you've got Asha back at home now?
Sorry?
Well, Nina couldn't remember who attacked him that night, but she remembered seeing Cory, Kelly and a few lads just before it happened. Cory could be a suspect.
I didn't know this.
I don't want to jump the gun, but Cory was there that night. If Asha was my daughter, I'd want that lad as far away from her as possible.
Asha. Asha.
It's Kelly. Can I come in?
What are we gonna do? This changes everything. We're in so much trouble.
Not me.
You what?
I wasn't there.
You were there. You were totally there.
Asha's my alibi. I was with her here, watching a DVD, Tenet. What a crazy film that is. It proper messes with your head.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know what you're talking about. In fact, you can go now. I told you, don't come round here again.
Yeah, but...
If police ask, you say nothing. You deny everything, and this will go away. The others know what they have to do.
But what about Nina?
What about her?
What if she remembers?
Well, it's her word against yours.
And yours?
I wasn't there. I've got an alibi. In fact, I suggest that you find someone to lie for you, and quick. They could pin this on you. So go on. Get out. Go!
Have you actually made any arrests?
Not as yet, but I promise you we will find out who did this to your son. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
Yeah. Why haven't you arrested Cory or Kelly or any of the mates?
Nina's already said she saw them the same night.
I don't actually make those decisions, but I will speak with detectives and keep you up to date with everything that we're doing.
Have you interviewed them? Because even if they didn't do it, they might know who did. They might have seen something.
Absolutely, and I wish I could tell you more, but these things take time. And we want to get it right. We want the people who did this brought to justice just as much as you do. You have my card. You can call me any time, day or night. My job is to look after you, all right?
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
No problem. I'll see you soon. I can see myself out, thanks.
She seems all right.
They've done nothing.
Like she said, they want to get it right. They want to catch the killers as much as you.
If I want justice for Seb, I'm going to have to get it myself.
Have you heard?
I can't believe he's dead. Keep your voice down.
Why? What's going on?
Nothing's going on. Okay, it's just not something you shout about.
Do you know something?
Know what?
I don't know. Like, who did it?
Of course not. I did see Nina yesterday.
What did she say?
She can't remember what happened.
She must know who did it.
She remembers seeing Cory and Kelly and some of the mates earlier. You know, like before the attack.
Why did you tell me?
Tell you what?
Well, Cory and Kelly could be suspects in killing Seb.
They're not.
Huh? Well, according to Kevin, Nina said she saw them with some other boys just before they were attacked.
Yeah, ages before. Cory didn't do anything.
And have the police talked to him?
I don't know.
Right, listen, I really do not like the idea of you living with anyone that could be involved in all this.
Look, I've told you he didn't do anything.
Fine. Just come home. Please, okay? Just for a bit.
Are you listening? He didn't do it.
Yeah, but how can you be so sure?
Because
He came home straight after me, and we were both at the flat together watching a movie.
What? You were there? Why have you not told me this?
Look, I wasn't there, okay? I didn't see anything. I don't know anything. Okay, neither of us had anything to do with this.
Right, but he was definitely with you at the flat, yes?
Why are you picking on him? He's not capable of doing something so horrible.
Fine. I still think you should come home.
Well, I don't. I trust him. And I know he's innocent.
Why would you say that to your dad?
Say what?
That you were at home with Cory when Seb was attacked?
He didn't do it.
You were with me.
Look, I know him better than anyone.
I'm not lying to the police.
They won't ask you. Okay, look. Cory was at home. On his own.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
How could you possibly know where he was when you were with me?
Because he told me.
And you believe him?
I do, yeah. Okay, but Nina has already said she saw him. And the police are going to want to know where Cory was when they got attacked.
And you don't know where Cory was?
Yes, I do. He was at home. Okay, and if I'd have been there, I could prove it. No, I wish I had been there. But I know him, and I trust him.
Enough to lie for him?
It's not a lie.
Yes, it is. It is a huge, big, fat, whopping lie, and it could get you in serious trouble.
Are you saying he did it? Are you saying my boyfriend's a murderer?
No, of course I'm not. Because I don't know. And neither do you. All I'm saying is, I wouldn't lie, and I don't think that you should either.
Well, if I don't, he could get arrested.
That's not your fault. And if he's innocent, then let the police prove that. They don't send people to jail for staying in and texting their mates. There could be proof on his phone, what he was doing, where he was. You lying makes him look guilty. Makes you guilty too.
Hey.
Hi.
How does veggie lasagna for tea sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah? What were you doing?
Hey?
When I came in?
Oh, nothing, just...
Oh, okay. One more question. What did you just shove behind the back of the sofa?
Nothing.
Oh, right. So if I come over there and take a look, then...
I have to go.
Go where?
I'm so sorry, I just have to go now.
Kelly, stop!
What's your favourite tea?
Builder's brew, 2 sugars.
What about rosehip?
What about it?
Or chamomile? Or matcha?
Why are we talking about tea?
Don't know.
You know, Billy's really upset about Seb.
Yeah, me too. What?
I can tell when something's going on up here. Talk to me.
About what?
Whatever it is that's making you pretend that herbal tea is a fascinating topic for discussion.
I was there
Where?
with Kelly and Cory and some of his mates the night Seb was attacked. I left before anything happened. I didn't see anything.
Why didn't you say this before?
Because we were driving round in a stolen car. Someone said if the police found out, I might get a record and I wouldn't be able to go to university.
Look, one, you will be able to go to university. And two, we need to talk to Billy.
Has this got something to do with you coming in drunk the other night? Please, Kelly, come on, you can tell me anything.
I just need to go.
Go where?
Well, I've got mates. You know, I might go and try and find my mum.
Not much of a plan.
Yeah, well, I'm used to looking after myself.
Look, why don't you wait till Imran gets home and we can talk about this?
Would you lie for me?
What?
If I asked you to lie for me, would you do it?
Hello?
It's the police. Is this the home of Kelly Nealon?
Yeah, sure, come on up. It's the police. Is this why you're running away? Look, okay, whatever this is, Imran will be able to help you. Now, I am not going to lie for you, but we will do anything we can to help.
I'm DC Wiley. Are you Kelly Nealon?
I'm her foster carer. Can I ask what this is about, please?
We have reason to believe Kelly was involved in an attack that happened on the 5th of May. New evidence has come to light, which we need to question Kelly about.
Okay, well, can you just wait for my partner to get home? He's a solicitor.
He can meet us at the station. Kelly Nealon, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the assault on Nina Lucas and the murder of Sebastian Franklin.
Seb's dead.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
I am so sorry. I'm the dumbest man on the planet. I just rushed out. I completely forgot that you'd both... with Seb.
Oh, it's okay.
You were thinking of Kevin and Abby.
Yeah, well, I should have been thinking of you. Both of you. Are you okay?
I just can't begin to imagine what Abby's going through.
I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for Seb. Still working in some nail bar, probably frightened and hiding.
He was one of the loveliest people ever.
Yeah.
I wish I told him how much he helped to change my life. Now I'll never get the chance again.
We should do something. Something to show his loved ones how much he meant to people round here.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Doctors say she may be able to come home in a few days.
Oh, that's good. We saw the family liaison officer earlier. Alison, she didn't seem to know much about the police investigation. She couldn't even say if Cory or Kelly had been questioned.
I'm so sorry. I loved Seb so much.
Have you remembered anything else? The police need as much information as possible.
I know.
I need to know too what happened to my son. I need to know everything you can remember, everything, every little detail, no matter how small.
I'm not sure this is the right time.
Do you want to catch the people who did this?
Of course I do.
Then you need to tell me everything.
Nina has already spoken with the police.
No, she's right. I want to do this.
They've arrested her for the attack on Nina and Seb. He died in hospital yesterday.
I'm a solicitor. I'll follow you to the station.
I'll speak to you when we get there, okay? Don't worry.
She was planning on running away just before they arrived. She asked me if I'd lie for her.
It was my idea to go by the canal. Not Seb. Me. I thought it'd be more romantic.
But that led you to the waste ground.
That's where we saw the others.
And that's Cory, Kelly, and Cory's mates.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Any more names? Look, what happened next?
I don't know. I can't remember. I just have this horrible feeling in the pit of my stomach. Every time I think about it. Every time I try to remember.
Was it Cory and this gang? Did they attack you?
I don't know.
I need you to remember. You were there. You're the only one who knows the truth.
I'm not sure that this is helping.
My son's dead. Do you not think I'm entitled to know what happened?
Yeah. You are. Of course you are.
You have to remember. Who else was there? Who killed Seb?
I see faces, but it's not clear. It's like the more I try to remember, the more it fades away.
Then try harder. I need to know who killed my son.
I think that's enough.
I just want to know what happened.
I'm sorry.
Cory?
This is Asha.
Yeah.
I'm Detective Sergeant Swain.
Where have you been?
I just need some fresh air.
I was worried about you. Did you not get my text?
I did. Yeah.
See, I told you to be here soon. You can tell now where I was the night of the attack. Was it Wednesday, the 5th of May? Asha,
Look, he didn't do it, okay? I know he didn't do it.
I couldn't have done it because I wasn't there, was I? I was here with you.
Is that right? Was Cory here? With you?
At 8:30 we watched the film, Tenet. What a crazy film that was, eh?
He was here. Yeah.
With you at 8:30?
Asha.
No, I was with Amy Barlow. Okay, but Cory's a good person. He would never do anything like this.
Cory Brent, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the assault on Nina Lucas and the murder of Sebastian Franklin. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
What have I done?
Can Nina not remember something like that? Now, how do you forget something like that?
She's just had major brain surgery. Look, why don't you try and get your head down for a bit?
You think I can sleep at a time like this? I just want to grab hold of her and just shake it out of her.
Look, she's trying to remember, she is. But you've got to go easy on her. This isn't her fault.
I know, but I just want to know what happened to my son.
Can you tell me where you were on the evening of Wednesday, the 5th of May, 2021? We've got specialist officers searching your home right now. We've got your phone. We can look at your conversations, any calls you made to your friends, your social media. If there is anything to find, we'll find it. A young man was murdered. I'm sure you want to help his poor mother get to the bottom of this. The longer you keep quiet, the more it looks like you've got something to hide.
If it wasn't you, all you have to do is tell them the truth.
Can you tell me where you were the night of Wednesday, the 5th of May?
We need to go to the police. But anything you can tell them might help.
Well, maybe Nina doesn't even remember me being there. Otherwise, the police would have already been to see me.
This is not up for discussion, okay?
She's worried about the joyriding. I've told her it was fine.
It's not fine. On what planet is joyriding fine?
Look, I wasn't in the car. What are you having a go at me for?
Yeah, well, it's funny how she wasn't stealing cars and going off the rails before you came back.
Going off the rails? She made a mistake.
I am trying to teach her right from wrong. You're not helping.
Maybe when you've taught her, you can teach me.
I don't know if hours in the day. Right, don't just sit there. Get your coat. We're going to the station. Come on.
He shouldn't have put me in that position. He shouldn't have asked me to lie to the police.
No, of course he shouldn't.
I can't get my head around it. You know. Poor Seb. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to stay over?
No, it's fine.
I'm not going to leave you here on your own.
I won't be. You know, we'll be back in a couple of hours.
Cory? I thought...
Just because I won't lie for him doesn't mean I think he did it.
Open your eyes, Asha. Look, I'm not trying to have a go. I know you want to believe that he didn't do this, but the police wouldn't just drag him in for no reason, would they?
And if he was innocent, why would he ask you to cover for him? I'm sorry. I'm gutted for you, I am. I always knew Cory was bad news. I never thought he'd do something like this.
What have you said? Have you told them anything?
No.
Are you sure?
It's Kelly. She's gonna try and put the blame on me, and I wasn't even there. I don't want to go to jail, Dad.
Cory, look at me.
My whole life is ruined. I won't be able to play footy. I mean, what am I gonna do?
Look at me. I'll get you out of here. Everything's gonna be fine. Just keep your mouth shut, okay? Okay?
Is she asleep?
Not anymore.
I've not come here to cause any trouble. Can I talk to you? Please. Just for 2 minutes.
They made a couple of arrests.
Oh. Is it Cory?
I'm afraid I can't go into details.
It is, isn't it? I said it was him, didn't I? And then Kelly, what about the other one?
Look, she can't say.
We've made some arrests, that's all I can tell you. I'd love to be able to tell you more, but they're just suspects at the moment, so we can't say for sure if they're involved.
Well, of course they're involved. There must be. What have they said? Well, they're lying, whatever they've said. You're not going to let them get away with it, are you?
Nobody is going to get away with it. I'll keep you posted, I promise. That card that I gave you, it's just got my station number on, but let me give you my works mobile. Have you got a pen I can borrow?
Pens. Pens. Where are all the pens? I can't find anything in this house!
There's one on the shelf.
Sorry. It's okay. There is one more thing.
Columbo, you.
I'm afraid we won't be able to give you back Seb's belongings just yet. We still need them for forensics. But we did find this. We made you a copy.
Thanks for coming.
I didn't give Cory an alibi. I told the police I wasn't with him. I know what an alibi is. He's been arrested. Kelly as well. What do you want? A medal? My boyfriend's dead. And I'm supposed to be grateful because you finally managed to tell the truth. No. No. Then what do you want? Why are you here? Just wanted to tell you. You lied to me. You're supposed to be my mate. I know. Oh, I'm sorry. They brought him in here. And I never even saw him. I never got to speak to him. And I can't even remember the last thing he said to me. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. Okay, I am so sorry. About Seb. About lying to you. About not being a better mate. About everything. Anything you need, I will be here. Anything. I want to get who did that to Seb just as much as you do. And when they find them... You still don't think it was Cory? Oh, no. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't look bad. Okay, it does. I know what everyone thinks of him. You know, he's cocky and he's full of himself. But it's all just an act. You know, he's not really like that. He wouldn't do that to anyone. He doesn't have it in him. You just told me he's been arrested. Because I wouldn't give him an alibi. It
doesn't mean he's guilty. You know what? I wasn't sure at first. But the more I talk to you, the more I see you making excuses for him, the more I know he was involved. You don't know, do you? Not for certain. I'm devastated about Seb, okay? I really am. But you said yourself that you can't remember much. It could have been anyone. You're not devastated about Seb. You don't give a toss. That's not true. You just came in here to make yourself feel better, hoping I'd forgive you. Maybe I should go. Well, I don't. I don't forgive you. And I will never forgive you.
Can you tell me where you were on the evening of the 5th of May, 2021? It's a simple question.
No comment.
Look, you're entitled to go down this road, but this is an investigation into a murder. This is your life we're talking about here. I'm going to ask you again. Can you tell me your whereabouts on the evening of the 5th of May, 2021?
No comment.
We've spoken to Nina Lucas again. And she's named you as the last person she remembers seeing at the Aquaside Industrial Park. When we turned up at your flat, you said you were at home with your girlfriend at the time of the attack. But your girlfriend's saying she wasn't with you.
The reason I said I was with my girlfriend is I don't have an alibi. And I knew that you wouldn't believe me unless I did. Yes, I was there, and yes, I saw them. But that doesn't mean that I attacked them. I don't even know where it happened. I was back home by then.
No. You were there. You'd been drinking, you were bored. Nina and Seb came along. You wanted to show off in front of your mates. Let them see how hard you are.
Is there a question in there somewhere? Because if there isn't...
So you went after them and gave them a good hiding?
No. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Dad, tell them it wasn't me.
I'm going to ring Call Me Alison again.
There's only so much she can tell you.
And that doesn't include who's been arrested for murdering my son. Call me old-fashioned, but you think that might be something a mother's entitled to know. Where is it? I literally had it 5 minutes ago. Why can't I find anything today?
I'll find it in a sec.
No, I need it now. I can't think straight until I know those animals have been locked up. It's Cory. I know it is.
Abby, forget about Cory. Focus on Seb.
What do you think I'm doing? This is all about Seb.
You haven't even looked at that envelope.
I'll look at it in a bit.
Do you not want to know what's in it?
But I need to find that card.
Abby, please.
I already know what's in it. It's the speech you wrote for our wedding day.
I'm sorry. I didn't realise.
I wanted to hear it, and he said I had to wait until the wedding. And now I'm never going to hear it, am I?
You okay, honey?
I couldn't lie to the police and now he hates me. You know, and Nina does as well. My best friend hates me for lying and my boyfriend hates me for telling the truth.
Just slow down, okay? What's happened?
Cory, he's been arrested for murdering Seb.
What?
The police think he did it. Amy does. Nina does. You know, they can't all be wrong, can they? I don't know, maybe I'm just kidding myself. But I want to come home. Please, can I come home?
I used to think there was no such thing as a bad kid. That anyone could turn a life around, but... I don't know, maybe she was always going to end up here.
You really think she's capable of killing someone?
No. No. That is not the girl I know.
Well then, hold on to that.
Maybe you should
call your sister?
I can't.
Well, if she knew how upset you were... I mean, this is massive, isn't it? If my sister was going through something like this...
Yeah, I suppose there must be a way to get in touch with her.
You don't need to speak to Leanne, you just need to trust your instincts. Kelly's had a rough couple of years by the sounds of it, and she just needs someone who's going to believe in her.
It still wouldn't hurt to check in with your sister.
No, Jenny's right. Thank you.
You want me to read it? I'll give it here.
No, it's... No, it's all right, I'll do it.
You sure?
Yeah. Anyone who knows me and my mum knows we haven't always got on. She was a single mum. She had to bring me up on her own. She didn't have it easy. But that's nothing to what I had. You try living in Wally Range with a name like Sebastian. But I got over it. I like being Seb now, and I've forgiven her. I never thought anyone would be daft enough to marry her, but I'm glad she's found Kev. If anyone deserves a bit of happiness in their life, it's you. Jack's lucky to have you as a stepmom, and I'm lucky to have you as well.
He loved you to bits.
I don't know why.
I do.
I wish I told him how much I loved him.
He knew. He did. He was happy. Probably the happiest I've ever seen him.
Do you really think so?
Yeah. He had a good job. A girlfriend he was into. And a mum who loved the bones of him. Everybody really loved him. Are you up for a little walk? I've got something to show you.
It's lovely.
It was their idea.
It was a really nice thought. Ty, have you got a sec? About before.
Yeah, forget it. I have. You don't know how lucky you are, do you?
I think lucky might be pushing it.
You know what I mean.
If you want to see the kids tonight, you can come home for a bit before they go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that, thanks.
You're back?
Are you happy now? I've got to move back in with me dad, and I can't even come back here without a copper by my side.
Yeah, and if I was you, I'd be thanking my lucky stars you've got a copper by your side.
No, we're not going to have any trouble here, are we?
No, I'm calm. Just got the one thing to say to our friend here. You stay away from Asha. You don't call her, you don't text her, and if I see your entitled little face anywhere near my daughter, I will break every bone in your body.
He's threatening me. You going to arrest him?
Just grab your stuff and keep your mouth shut.
What's in the bag? Where are you going?
I'm just going on for a bit. I'm sorry.
Really doing this?
It was bad enough when I thought it was just an assault. I mean, listen to me. But murder? She's only a kid.
She's old enough to be held responsible. And she certainly didn't do herself any favours with the police.
But they let her out, though. I mean, they wouldn't let her go if they had anything on her, would they?
We'll see.
What does that mean?
Well, the forensics are going to take a while. So they've all been released under investigation. But this isn't the end, Toya. It's just the beginning.
I told you, everybody loved him.
Thank you. What's he doing here? Why is he out?
Let's go.
You better be taking him to the police station!
Going back to my mum and dad's.
Is this a joke? He's going back to his mum and dad's while my son's lying on a slab!
Abby, come away.
Would you come away if it was Jack? He's killed my lad. And now he's going back home to his family. I'm letting him get away with it.
Abby, what are you doing?
Thinking.
Come back to bed, love.
Do you remember Bob the Builder?
Hey?
We had it on VHS. I hated watching it over and over, so I used to hide the tape. But you know what I realised? He was only trying to learn how to fix things. He'd go around a horrible, rotten flat with his little hammer from Woolworths, trying his damnedest to make all the broken things work again.
Try and get your head down. Just for a bit, eh?
Just leave me alone, please.
You can't sit here torturing yourself.
I can't.
Please.
No.
Morning.
Hey, I'm just making Kelly a brew. I thought I heard her crying.
Have you checked on her? What should I?
I don't know. I don't know what to do. Look, we always said that we'd be honest with each other if we were finding it difficult or whatever. I feel out of my depth.
So do I. She asked you to lie for her.
There's a frightened young girl in that bedroom, and I'm not sure I know how to help her. Or even if I should.
All right.
Yeah, you?
Toya's made you a tea.
Oh, I'm going out.
Kelly.
Oh, thanks very much for understanding, Mrs. Mellon. Yeah, I will. I'll be in touch to rearrange. All right. Thanks again. Okay, bye-bye. You're not thinking of going to school, are you?
Yeah.
I've cleared my day. I thought you and I should spend some time together.
Oh, anything to avoid Mrs. Goodwin and her finger-knitting force, eh?
Busted. It is okay not to be okay, you know?
I know. But I am. I'm okay.
Oh, have you been discharged?
Not exactly. But you were right. I need to get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you'd be pleased.
Well, I am.
Can't stand a minute longer in here, Roy. I'm fine. I just need to do something. Anything to make myself remember.
Of course.
Can't stop these, I don't know, alternate realities playing in my head. What if he'd gone
Straight to the stag do. What if he didn't forget the keys that night? What if I didn't ask to go on a flaming detour? What if he never met me at all? Like these wishes I'm throwing out into the universe, begging for one to come true.
I'm so sorry. Should I get the doctor?
No.
I think perhaps on reflection it might be best if you convalesce here for a little while longer.
Well, thanks for just popping round like this, Sal.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was anything that...
He called you.
Yeah. But only because he's worried about you. I can't imagine how hard this is for you. But me and Kevin, everyone, just trying to take care of you.
What do you expect, eh? Do you want me to dig out my fanciest frock and put on a face full of slap and go out for a night in the town? No.
But we could go for a walk.
A walk?
Yeah, get a bit of fresh air.
You think that's what I need? What I need is the police to arrest that Kelly and Cory and the scumbag mates. And I want him back. My lad. I just want to be able to hold his hand and kiss him goodbye. But they won't give him back.
They can't, not yet.
I know they can't. I know. So, for now, just leave me alone in my own head.
We just want to protect you.
Protect me from what?
Well,
drugs.
I'm not saying that.
What are you thinking, eh? Look at you, the pair of you.
Please, love.
Too late, love. I've been thinking about drugs non-stop. But then I thought about what Seb would want me to do, and all I can see are these 4-year-old eyes looking up at me, begging his mummy not to take that nasty medicine. So no, I'm not gonna go out and score. Right? Just shove off, will you?
So are you obsessed with me then or something?
Oh, yeah, it's exactly what this is.
I'll just engage your brain for 1 second. Where's my phone? Right now.
With the police.
Ah, gold star for the Towie region.
You're such an idiot.
No, you are. I told you not to DM me. They're going to be looking at my social media, you know.
Are you going to let me speak or what?
Oh, you've got 10 seconds? Because some of us actually have parents that won't get off our backs.
I'm thinking of going to the police.
About?
The truth.
What are you on, Kel?
Imran thinks it'll be for the best.
Imran?
He's a lawyer.
Yeah, more open university than Oxbridge.
Look, I think it'll work in our favour, to be honest.
How would telling the truth possibly work in our favour?
What the hell do you think you're playing at?
Yeah, well, thanks for a load of flaming nothing. PC pointless.
I'm sure they're doing the best.
But it's not good enough. It's not even close. Just stop leaving me loads of flaming voice messages.
Do you want me to go through them?
No. It's just wedding suppliers. Or worse, messages of sympathy.
Rang round all the suppliers.
Clearly not.
Well, give it here, I'll sort it.
No. Seb's on here.
Well, I'm not going to touch that one.
You've got chubby fingers. I'm sorry, but you have, and it's not worth the risk.
You fat shaming my fingers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've not even listened to him properly. Not fully, I mean.
No one's asking you to.
I'm a coward.
No, you're not. Just leave it. There's no rush.
We need milk. All them people that'll be popping around to say how sorry they are. I bet none of the beggars bring their own.
I'll nip out.
You have one saved message. Received on Wednesday, the 5th of May at 8:46 p.m.
Hi, Mum. Just wanted to make sure you're all right. Everything's going okay. You're behaving yourself and none of are doing your head in. All right, just keep the faith.
I really thought you were smarter than this.
She was begging to speak to me.
Do not contact my son again.
You what?
Delete him. Phone numbers, social media, everything.
Right, well, what are we going to do?
There is no we, okay? Now get out.
Dad, she wouldn't stop hassling me.
I don't care if she was on at you 10 times a day. You're the innocent party in this and should not be associating with the likes of her. You're a good lad. Too good. And too smart to throw away your future by protecting a girl like her, no matter how much you might want to.
Can we go home?
Look. I know you said you had absolutely nothing to do with this, and I believe you, but if you were in the general area, maybe you were trying to stop this or something, whatever this is. Forensics would be more than capable of picking you up.
I know.
And if that is the case, then you need to go to the police right now and tell them the truth. Before they start looking for it and jump into all the wrong kind of conclusions. Look, I promise you, I will always take care of you, no matter what.
Tim spoke to Faye.
Right.
So that's one less person to relate all to, I suppose.
Yeah, thanks. How's she doing?
She's devastated.
Abby! What are you doing? Abby, wait!
Where's she going?
I dread to think.
Miss Franklin, what is it?
Listen. 8:46 p.m.
Hi, Mum. Just wanted to make sure you're all right. Everything's going okay. You're behaving yourself and none of the hens are doing your head in. All right, just keep the faith and...
How can we defend her? Let alone have her living with us, not knowing what she might have done.
She said nothing.
Exactly.
Oh, great. Old people make that face when they're talking trash about me.
We went.
You know, for a lawyer, you're a rubbish liar. So what, you getting rid then? I'd just rather know there's no need to sugarcoat it.
We're not getting rid of you.
We're worried.
Oh, is that how they teach you how to say goodbye at foster care school?
No, there is... All we want is to help.
But social services are doing a risk assessment.
And what does that mean?
It means that they're currently weighing up whether staying with us is actually the safest thing for you right now.
Have you thought any more about giving a proper statement?
Just know you don't have to do any of this on your own, Kelly. Does she?
Mum?
Well, yes. This is potentially significant.
So what are you going to do about it?
Well, there's some deeper analysis that we'll need to carry out in order to try and identify the voices.
Well, go on then.
It's not something that can be done overnight.
Why am I not surprised?
Look, we'll keep your phone for now and be in touch as soon as we have any further information.
Well, I'll be waiting.
Why didn't you come before?
Well, I've heard about all this on the grapevine, Kel. And as soon as I did, I dropped everything.
Yeah, your last fella mugged you off, you mean?
No, he's probably sat by some swimming pool sipping cocktails. But do you know what? No, I mugged him off. Because my daughter, my baby, well, she needs me, doesn't she, eh? And nothing and no one, not even a Negroni, is more important than you, baby girl.
Right. Well, they don't want me anymore, so I think I'm gonna have to come with you instead.
Whoa, hold on. We never said that.
Where have you been for the last 6 months of your daughter's life, anyway?
Well, sometimes you just need a bit of time as a mother to sort your head out. I'm not ashamed.
And it's all right now, is it? Your head?
Well, let's put it this way. I can't see how I could have got my poor kid in any worse state than what you two have.
We have done our absolute best for Kelly.
Yeah, really looks like it.
Look, Imran's not just been her foster carer, he's her lawyer.
Double whammy. Oh, look at you, eh?
In fact, we were talking about going to the police and cooperating with them, weren't we?
You are?
It's the right thing to do.
Kelly, did you kill this lad?
No!
It's not. Seriously? Talking to the police, it's never the right thing to do. Not for people like us, love.
I'm sorry, but I think you're wrong.
Well, it's a good job I came back when I did then, eh? You just make sure you keep your gob shut. And if the police had anything on you, you wouldn't be walking around out here now, would you, eh?
Oh, someone's finally pulled the finger out and brought you in, have they?
Excuse me?
Just wanted to share some information about that night.
Is that right?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm the dead lad's mum.
I'm sorry, but this isn't appropriate.
You're not going to get away with this, so you better start talking, you piece of scum.
Whoa, easy, woman.
Go on!
Are there any police officers back there or anyone?
Dad! Leave it! It's time I tell the truth.
Hello, Imran Habib. Yeah, that's right. Okay, may I ask why? Okay, all right, we'll be over now. Bye-bye.
Who was that?
It was the police. They want to ask Kelly a few more questions.
What, you agreed?
Would you rather they sent a squad car?
Oh, what, did they say anything?
Just that they want to clarify a few things. You need to stay calm, okay? I'll be right beside you.
No, I'll be right beside her. I'm taking it from here.
She needs a lawyer.
No, it's not up for discussion. Kelly's my daughter.
Maybe, but we are legally responsible for her.
Oh, so sue me. Come on, love. Cars are in corner.
Kelly, you don't need to do as
It's okay. I'll be all right.
We can't let her do this.
It's Kelly's call. Whatever the law says, Laura is still her mother.
I had intended to bring an olive branch, but you can't find an olive tree around here for love or money.
Climate's not favourable. Not yet, anyway.
Well, I could have bought a bottle of olive oil from Deb's, you know.
Far more useful. Yet, wholly unnecessary. I overreacted and I apologise.
No need. I know it's hard to believe, but I have been known to be insensitive on occasions.
I found malice where none was intended. As if the genuine article wasn't in plentiful supply just beyond that door.
True enough. And, of course, you feel that way at the moment, but it's not all bad out there, right?
Even before Seb and Nina were attacked, I was feeling discouraged. Weary of intolerance, hatred of difference. And all those who so shamelessly exploit it sometimes feel the whole world's lost its way.
Oh, no. 'Twas ever thus, Roy. No, Colosseum, Battle of the Somme, 10 o'clock news. Man's inhumanity to man, you know, cruelty. It's all has been there.
Indeed so. I saw it close up with Haley often enough. Sometimes under the cloak of badinage, other times more nakedly, but always on the same continuum. And I'd think, why do you care so much when our choices have no impact on you? Why does my wife's very existence rankle with you when the world is so obviously richer for her presence in it?
Well, these people, Roy, will never know a love like you had. They're incapable.
Yes, but hatred is no longer enough for them. Nina never hurt anyone. Far from it. She was a luminous sparkle of defiance in all this darkness, and they snuffed this out.
No, she's still here.
Will she ever be the same again? Physically, she'll recover, but there was an innocence to the way she lived. A belief that it was her prerogative to dress how she chose, and no one could take that away from her until they did.
Look, I know she hasn't got the best track record, but she did come running when she heard that Kelly was in bother.
Yeah, well, I wish she hadn't. But we were just starting to get somewhere.
We've done all we can.
Have we?
Yeah, I mean, we've alerted social services, so they'll make sure there's an appropriate adult on hand. You've sorted legal representation, if Laura consents. So, other than that,
Kelly didn't tell us everything. She didn't trust us enough.
I was hoping to run into you two. Did Laura find you?
Oh, she found us all right.
Oh, good. I'm scared she was going to do another runner.
When did you speak to her?
Banging on my door this morning, shouting the odds.
Well, I guess she's worried about Kelly being in trouble.
That'll be the day. She didn't even know Kelly was in trouble.
Shouldn't you be at school?
I couldn't bear it. I know what people are thinking. I've seen their comments on social media.
What comments?
People are blaming me for what happened to Seb. Maybe not in so many words, but if you read between the lines.
Are you sure you're just not being a bit paranoid?
You haven't seen them. All the dirty looks. Not that I blame them. Maybe they're right.
Hey, that is just ridiculous.
Is it? I should never have been there. We were in a stolen car. I knew it was wrong. I should have got Kelly to leave when I did.
Well, you couldn't have forced her. And no one could have known how things were going to end up. It is not your fault.
I think it is. I can't live with that.
Have you spoke to Bella?
I can hardly look at him.
Do you want to get a coffee? We need to talk about this properly.
No. No, you were right. I should be at school. I've done enough running away.
Oh, what do you want? We're just about to go into the interview.
Oh, good. Then I have time then.
Well, your services are no longer required, counsellor.
I just had a very interesting chat with Billy.
Yeah?
You didn't come back to help your daughter. Your latest squeeze has given you the boot, and now Kelly is the only thing you have left in the world. And when you found out that she was in trouble, I reckon you'd have been off like a shot if given the choice.
Then what am I doing here?
Good question. You came to us because Billy made you feel guilty. And then through some sort of vague, territorial feeling, decided to throw your weight around.
I'm still a mother.
And if you cared anything for her, you would back off and let me take it from here.
You can't tell me what to do.
No, I can't. But I can tell Kelly why you're really here.
Where's Mum?
Well, upon reflection, she thought it would be better for you to have proper legal representation.
Are you agreeable?
Yeah, totally.
We appreciate you coming in so promptly.
Well, we want to be as cooperative as we can, don't we?
Good. Let's get cracking then.
So, Kelly, could you tell me where you were and what you saw on the night Seb Franklin and his girlfriend were assaulted?
I never hurt anyone. What happened had nothing to do with me.
I see. The thing is, Kelly, we've now had a detailed forensics report back, and this very firmly places you at the scene at the time of the assault upon Mr. Franklin.
I wasn't.
There was blood spatter found on your clothing, indicating you were in very close proximity to Mr. Franklin at the time his catastrophic injuries were inflicted. Have you any explanation for that?
I swear I didn't do anything. I never hurt him.
I'm afraid we've received an account of the assault that says otherwise.
What?
It not only places you at the scene, it suggests you were the driving force behind the attack. What do you have to say to that?
What am I gonna do?
You need to tell the truth. As soon as possible. And I'm not going to lie to you, that window is closing fast.
I didn't kill him.
I believe you. But it is very important that you tell the police exactly what happened. I know you're scared, but trust me, it is better that they hear this from you and not just as a rebuttal to whatever this other witness has said.
Yeah, that must have been Cory.
It doesn't matter. You need to come clean about whatever your role in this was.
I can't. You'll hate me. And Toya too. You'll just wash your hands of us.
When we took you in, we made a commitment to care for you, to protect you. And I'm not going to resile from that. I am here as your foster parent just as much as I am your lawyer. And I will have your back. Whatever.
We followed them across the waste ground and then onto the street. It was just verbals. You know, that's all. I mean, it was wrong, but it was harmless.
And you were leading this?
No. And it wasn't just me.
How did things escalate?
Well, it all happened really fast. Like, at first it was just name calling, and then it just kind of went crazy. Eli shoved Nina down, and then he chased after her, and then Cory pushed Seb over, and I think he hit his head and got knocked out, and then Cory started kicking him.
Was Summer Spellman there at the time of this attack?
No, she left and she wanted me to go with her.
But you didn't?
No.
So, when Mr. Franklin and Miss Lucas were being beaten, what were you doing?
I was trying to pull Cory off because he kept kicking Seb in the head, and then I was grabbing onto him, begging him to stop, and I'll never forget that sound.
You okay?
So when the abuse spilled over into violence, you were horrified and tried to stop it. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
For the benefit of the recording, I'm now going to play a voicemail which Mr. Franklin left for his mother in the moments before he was attacked.
Hi, Mum. Just wanted to make sure you're all right. Everything's going okay. You're behaving yourself, and none of the hens are doing your head in. All right, just keep the faith.
Sid!
You were the only female present at the time.
Yes.
So that was you laughing.
Yeah, but they just pushed them over. I wasn't being like malicious or anything. It was just I stopped as soon as they piled in.
That laughter proves nothing. There's nothing to suggest that Kelly was violent or encouraged the others in any way.
So you didn't hit anyone?
No.
That's not how Cory Brent tells it. He says you led the attack. We also recovered DNA material from Miss Lucas, which corroborates his claim that you struck her across the face, initiating the prolonged assault that followed. How do you explain it? Kelly.
I did slap her. But it was before things got nasty and before they pushed him over, I swear.
Cory Brent says it was you who pushed Mr. Franklin over, and as he lay unconscious, kicked his head like a football, despite his desperate attempts to stop you.
No, he's lying.
He came to us voluntarily, before any forensic evidence had been presented. He gave a full account that's completely supported by that evidence, from the blood we found on your trainers and skirt to the DNA we recovered from Miss Lucas. Whereas you have offered next to nothing voluntarily, only making admissions when presented with incontrovertible evidence. Now, tell me, Kelly, who would you believe?
So where have you been? I've left loads of messages.
The cop shop, the police, they've got my phone.
Why?
The message Seb left on my answer phone. He was leaving it when he was attacked.
Oh, no.
They were laughing, Kev. That was the last thing he heard. When it should have been me.
Could you tell who did it?
No. Not who, and certainly not why. It makes even less sense than it did before. It wasn't a fight or a misunderstanding. I don't know what it was. But I need to know more than anything.
Some things are past understanding, but you are not alone in this.
It'd be better for you if I was. There's some things you wouldn't want to share.
Try me. There's nothing you can't tell me, Abby.
You know, I haven't got an album of pictures from him growing up. All the snaps I had of him were on phones, and I sold all of them for gear. It's all in here, though, and it still is.
I know how much you loved him. And so did he.
I know, but it's no good. There's no getting through this.
Look, you can.
Not if I get a sledgehammer to the scumbags who did it. I lie awake at night, and when I'm not imagining what they did to my boy, I am fantasising about what I'd do to him if I had the chance.
And that's only natural.
You don't know the things I'd do. No, you want to know the truth? I've smashed their heads like pumpkins. I've set them alight and watched them burn in front of me. I've torn their hearts out by the root like they've done to me. It's not natural. I scared myself. And I scared you. I told you it would.
No. Take more than that. I'm just sad. I've been lying next to you while you've had to suffer.
There's nothing you can do.
Give me a chance to try.
Thank you. I don't think I could do this alone.
Where's Kelly?
She's in custody. She's due in court tomorrow.
Court? Well, what happened?
Cory Brent has already spoken to the police, given his account.
What's he said?
He's pinned the whole thing on Kelly. He came in of his own free will and then, true or not, volunteered information that matched the DNA evidence. He's gone from prime suspect to star witness overnight.
Well, what does this mean for Kelly?
They've charged her with Seb's murder and the GBH on Nina. I believe her when she says she didn't attack him.
Oh, it doesn't matter what you believe. You know, the people out there, they won't see past her being charged.
I know, it's not going to be easy. But we have to support her, do everything we can to prove her innocence.
We'll be pariahs. She's in way deeper than we ever imagined.
Be that as it may, it doesn't make her a murderer. She is a frightened child who I have promised to protect. And I will not back down from that. No matter how tough things might get.
You trying to dodge us? Oh, cheeky. Oi! Weirdos! Avoiding
us, Abby, how are you?
How'd you think?
I can't begin to imagine your pain.
Has Nina remembered anything else?
I'm just on my way to see her now.
She was there. She's the only one who can help me.
Well, I'm sure she will, if she can.
It's killing me not knowing why Seb died.
If there's anything that I can do to help,
I'm coming to ours. So what's happened? Have you got some news?
Yes, I do. In light of new evidence, the police have charged a number of people.
Who?
Eli Higginson and Jason Dowling have pleaded guilty to GBH for the attack on Nina and are now on remand. Kelly Nealon has also been charged with GBH for the assault on Nina and with the murder of your son. Her bail hearing is today.
And what about Cory?
He's not been charged yet. However, this is an ongoing investigation and we will update you with all developments.
So what happened? Why did they do it?
One of the witnesses has indicated that the attack was triggered by Nina Lucas's appearance.
What, because she's a goth?
Yes.
Was it Cory who said it? Is he the witness?
I can't give you that information at this stage. The evidence suggests there was a group of teenagers making comments. There was an altercation which escalated and resulted in the assault.
So it was nothing to do with Seb?
We don't know that for certain.
Well, can we see these statements?
No, unfortunately not. However, now that charges have been brought, Seb's body can be released for burial.
I want a word with you.
I don't have time for this now. I need to get ready for Kelly's bail hearing later.
You said, yeah? You said you was going to help her, Kelly. And now she's got charged with murder. Some lawyer you are.
Hey, none of this is Imran's fault. There's a lot of evidence against her.
And I will do everything I can to get her out on bail.
Yeah, and when you do, she's going to come and live with me.
You are joking.
No, I'm going to talk to social services today.
How dare you? You're the reason she's in this mess. You abandoned her. You left her to fend for herself.
Look, I know I've made mistakes, and I'm going to put that right now. Look, I think you should go. We'll talk about this later, after the hearing. Right, well, fine. But I'm not changing my mind. I want my kid back. And don't let her down again.
I don't care what she says. Kelly is better off with us.
She might not even get out, you know that.
Well, then we're just going to have to help her through that as well.
Abby was inquiring if you had managed to recall any more of what happened.
Sort of.
Well, you must not exert yourself. It's bound to be traumatic.
Well, I had a dream, but I don't know if I was remembering or if...
So what happened?
It was all mixed up. They were shouting and I was scared, and then there was people all around me, and I don't know who they were, but
Seb was there. I saw his face. Someone pushed him from behind and he fell. And then I woke up.
It is possible that your subconscious is recalling what happened.
And there was one other thing. When I woke up, I heard a voice. It was Cory's. It was him who killed Seb.
Well, you always did suspect that he was involved.
This is different now. I know it.
Your Honour, I'm appearing today to appeal for bail on behalf of the defendant, Kelly Nealon. Miss Nealon is of previously good character, and despite the arguments presented by my learned friend, I do not believe that she represents a flight risk. Kelly has been living as a foster charge with myself and my partner, and we would pay any appropriate surety if she were to remain with us. Your Honour may feel more comfortable granting bail with the condition of a tagged curfew. Both of these conditions would significantly lessen the risk of the defendants interfering with witnesses or absconding. I appreciate that the defendant is facing the most serious of charges, but in view of everything that I've said and her age, Kelly's only 15. I urge, Your Honour, not to remand Miss Nealon in custody pending trial.
Thank you, Mr. Habib. Having listened to arguments from those before me, I am refusing the application for bail. Primarily due to the seriousness of the alleged offences and the risk of failing to surrender to the court. Nothing I have heard provides sufficient comfort to mitigate the risk of the grounds put forward by the prosecution. She will be remanded in a secure training facility pending trial. Thank you.
I don't know if I was remembering, but I had a dream last night. A nightmare. I was arguing with someone. Kelly Nealon. I'm sure it was her. She was laughing at me because of how I looked. My clothes. We tried to get away, then someone pushed me and I fell and...
Take your time.
There was some others, but I don't know the names. But Cory was there. I heard him.
We are certain that both Kelly and Cory were present.
I knew it.
I can also inform you that 2 other people have pleaded guilty to your assault and are now on remand. Kelly Nealon has been charged with GBH for the attack on you and with Seb's murder.
What about Cory?
We've released him under investigation.
Why?
The CPS assessment, based on the evidence available at present, is that he wasn't involved in the murder.
I'm sure he was, though.
But did you see him attack Seb?
No, I didn't. I don't know. It was all hazy. What about my dream?
I know how much you want answers, but unfortunately that's not evidence. We'll need more if we're to charge Cory. I'm sorry.
You can't let him get away with this.
Our investigations are continuing. But if you do remember anything else, you've got my number.
Thank you. It is good they're making some progress. They've charged 3 people.
But not the one who actually killed Seb. You can't get away with it.
It's nice to see you making use of the art materials.
It helps me think.
I brought your favourite dress and makeup bag.
Thanks, Roy.
And you are certain you feel ready to come home?
Yeah. I need to get out of here. It might help me remember more.
Well, we can only hope those memories will come, even though they may not be entirely welcome.
I know, but my memory's all messed up. I can't tell what's real or what's not. It's like some awful puzzle that I need to solve.
I understand. I'll give you some privacy.
Thanks.
I do understand how difficult this can be. If you prefer to wait, that's fine.
No, I know I have to.
Funerals can be cathartic. Turning point. You focus all that grief, but then it's over and you can start to move forward.
I don't know if I want to without him.
You will. I know it's not the same, but when Jake and Alison died, I felt the same. Hopeless. It does get better, I promise you.
Thanks, Kev.
I was wondering about the details of the service. Maybe something different? I do know how fond he was of Nina, so I thought he might like something with a gothic flavour.
No. It was his girlfriend who was a goth, not him. That's not who he was. I don't want any of that rubbish at his funeral.
No, okay, that's fine. I am sorry if I've misunderstood.
Look, can we talk about all this later?
Yeah. Yeah, you call me when you're ready.
How did it go? Kelly's not with you?
No, she didn't make bail.
Well, you always thought it was going to be touch and go.
Yeah. I'm gutted for her.
I'm sure you tried your best.
She looked so vulnerable there in the dock. She's just a young girl.
Yeah, a young girl who attacked someone and got herself involved in a murder.
She's troubled. Her dad's disappeared, her mum doesn't care.
Yeah.
So we need to do everything we can to support her. She's going to need us through this.
If that's what you want.
Is that not what you want?
Honestly, I don't think it is. When she gets released, whenever that is, after what happened, she should be somewhere far away from this street. Away from Abby, Nina, Asha, anyone who knew Seb. And that means away from us.
Seems wrong being back here, knowing that Seb's gone.
Let's get you inside. Carla's waiting to see you.
You go. I'll be in a minute. Oi! I want a word with you. How's Cory getting away with this?
What do you mean?
Kelly's been charged, and the mother lads, but not Cory.
I didn't know.
Have you given him another alibi?
No.
wouldn't do that. You've done it once. I wouldn't put it past you to do it again. Okay, that was stupid of me. It was stupid if you see him in the first place. I don't know what he did to you, how he treated you. The guy, he's a scumbag. It was your fault. If it wasn't for you,
Whoa, don't go blaming all this on her. The police told me what the witness said, and all this started because of you, because of what you look like. Look at you, you're still wearing your stupid clothes and your makeup. It was you who got him killed.
I was attacked too.
Yeah, because you look like a freak.
Okay, that's not fair.
Fair? How is any of this fair? My lad is dead. If you were normal, he wouldn't be lying in a morgue. So it's just as much your fault as anyone else's. I'm only stating the truth. It is your fault. If you're dishing out blame, you need to take your share. It's about time you face facts, Nina. You're nothing special. You ain't wise, you ain't woke, you're a weirdo.
You better go after her and tell that you didn't mean that.
I meant every word. You might be wearing rose-tinted glasses, but it's about time the world sees her for what she is.
But she's done nothing wrong.
Oh, because we're all blameless, aren't we? All living our lives in a bubble. Grow up, Asha. Everything has a consequence. Even dressing up like a Victorian just for kicks.
I forgot this was in the wash basket.
They called back to give us the results of the assessment. They're going to be housing her with other people. If she gets out. So I'll take that over to them later.
It's a favourite one. You know, maybe it's for the best. I mean, they say not to get too attached to any one child. Won't be long before we'll have someone else to worry about. Hello? Are we actually going to talk about it?
And say what? I know how you feel about all this, and that's okay. It doesn't matter anyway. We failed her, and now we have to move on.
Did we fail her?
And she's locked up. And even if she wasn't, they've taken her off us.
It's nothing we've done.
And what if it's something we haven't done? Could we have done more?
Imran, she's been charged with murder.
On our watch.
Yeah, which had only just started. It's not our fault.
Would we be saying that if it was our child? Would we even dare to show our faces in the street? We both made a promise that we would care for her. And I want to honour that promise. The question is, do you?
You know, if you scrub that anymore, it's going to take the varnish off.
She has just left a highly sterile environment in hospital. One cannot be too careful.
Hey, we could rustle you up a nice nurse's pinny.
She's not back.
I thought she was with you.
What's the matter?
Abby just had to go at Nina in the street. She ran off and I couldn't find her. I thought she'd be back by now.
What's Abby have a go at her for?
She said it was her fault. That they got attacked because she's a goth.
You know what? I know Abby's hurting, but that's not on.
The phone's off.
I need to find her.
And where would she go?
I don't know. We don't really hang out anymore.
She did say something about, yeah.
But, what? Okay, well.
You didn't need to walk me back to work.
No, we need milk from the shop.
Yeah, right.
Look, all I'm saying is that just because the police have taken all this stuff doesn't mean we have to cut her off as well, does it?
Yeah, I mean you. Why's my daughter banged up? I thought you said you was going to help her.
I did, but the charges are severe. Her chances of making bail were always slim.
Oh, you did all this on purpose. You just didn't want her back on the street, did you, eh? Oh, not like she fits in with your posh lawyer image, you and your stuck-up missus.
I promise you, I did everything I could.
Yeah, right. You men are all the same. Promises, promises, and then when we need you the most, you let us down.
Oh, no, you don't. No. No, if anyone has let Kelly down, it's you. I mean, where have you been for the last 6 months when she needed you? That girl was alone, lost and frightened.
It ain't my fault, love.
Oh, no, it never is with people like you, is it? You know, having a kid is one thing, but being a parent is another. If you didn't want to raise her, you shouldn't have had her.
Are you saying I'm a bad mother?
I am saying you are a disgraceful mother.
Oh, so I take it you can't have your own then, So is it you or is it him that's barren?
Toya, don't. She's not worth it.
Oh, and I bet you will never know what it's like to carry your own child. You're just playing at being a mother.
But I do know what it's like to have a child look at me with love and respect. To look to me for guidance. You will never know what that feels like because you're not worthy of it.
We're closed.
Why did you say that to Nina?
Because it's true.
God, she's the victim in this too. Now she's run off.
Yeah, well, at least she'll come back, so won't.
I mean, I know you're hurting. But taking this out and Nina isn't the answer.
Yeah, no, you're right, actually. I shouldn't have had a go at her. It plays right into her hands. All that angst. So she can wear more black, feel more depressed. What I should have done is given her a big hug and told her we all understand.
That's not fair.
Fair. What's not fair is Seb taking a bullet that had Nina's name on it. We done here.
Nina! Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
I tried everything, but it's not there.
What do you mean?
I thought I could remember more. Something important if I just came back, but I can't.
Don't worry about that now. Let's get home.
I want to tell Seb I'm sorry. It was me they wanted to hurt. It's me that should be dead.
Come on. This isn't going to do you any good.
What's wrong with me? Why does everybody hate me so much?
Nobody hates you.
Yeah, they do. And now Abby does.
Well, I'm sure she didn't mean it. But grief does strange things.
It's like my mind has merged everything into one. All the names I've been called, every attack. And now I can't tell them apart. What if they're right, Roy? That I've been wrong all this time? What if I am a freak?
You are no such thing.
But I am. And if I am, then it's my fault. Abby's right. I killed him. I killed Seth.
None of this is your fault.
But I argued back, provoked it, said something sarky like I usually do. I need to know. Did I defend myself or did I run? If I stood my ground, then I'm also responsible.
There's no shame in defending yourself or your beliefs.
It's not a belief. It's who I am. It was my image. Mine. And I was proud of it. Why is that so wrong?
The failing is in them, Nina, not you.
I used to think they were just jealous because I knew who I was and they didn't. That their attack was an ego defence. Seeing me made them feel threatened.
Exactly.
I wasn't trying to rebel against their idea of normal. I wasn't trying to make a statement. It's just...
I love clothes. I love art. I love being me.
And I am so very proud of the woman you are.
I need to stop pretending that I can be who I want to be. We are the freaks, Roy. You and me.
What are you doing back?
Sarah gave me the rest of the day off. After the row with Laura, she said I could probably do with some time to think.
That's nice. And have you had time to think?
I'm sorry, it's just... You know, we read all the books, we took all the courses. Trust us to end up in the most difficult position.
They did say it wouldn't be easy.
Yeah, but that's the point, isn't it? I mean, we didn't do this to help children who've had it easy. We did it to help those who haven't come from a loving home. We did it to help children like Kelly. And honestly, I'm ashamed that the second I was tested, my first instinct was to run.
No, it wasn't. I saw you with Laura, and you were amazing. And I've had doubts about what we're doing as well, but I can't shake this feeling that we need to help her.
She's just a kid. She needs someone in her corner, guilty or not.
So we help her.
So we help her.
I love you so much.
Or even when I'm getting my knickers in a twist outside an underwear factory.
Especially when you're getting your knickers in a twist outside an underwear factory.
I'm just glad you found her when you did.
Not sure has much use.
She's not wrong, though, is she? I mean, anyone with an ounce of individuality and we all mock and judge. She'll be all right, though, Roy. She's got us.
Hi. Sorry, I just wondered if...
I'm afraid she's not well enough for visitors.
Could you tell her that I called?
Of course.
Nina? Are you all right, love?
I'm fine. I was just cold. I borrowed Shauna's jumper. She left.
Are you sure you're all right? You look,
Yeah, I'm fine. Why are you staring? You don't look like you. Good. Seb was killed because of who I was, so I've decided not to be her anymore.